Today's episode of SSS by OBS.
Microphone producer. Okay, there we go. Now I'm actually doing both audio capture and audio. Okay. Ooh, what? Okay. What is with the Humpty Dumpty images? Okay.
He looks.
Fourth, you find a
Except Humpty Dumpty has more eyebrows.
crimson scaled humanoid. And fifth, a bird-like individual, and finally, an unconscious Mathel Flametongue.
Does he look particularly submissive and breedable?
Shut up.
Man, his asshole's looking super tight there,
If
Lane.
I'm not mistaken, Orvun is first dealing with the closest, the bear-like individual. Jaeger is standing over or next to him, around him.
Yeah, because he's my little bitch whore.
Reese had moved on, and he was the one to discover
Session 23.
Mathel, I believe.
Yes.
Soren, you were interacting with the bird-like
For
individual.
sure, I was just looting them.
Yes, but you had gotten to the bird. Well, yeah, you're looting them, but I guess we're starting with the bird. I don't know why you started with the bird. I remembered you were at the bird.
I said I started with the one that was close.
Well, that's the bear.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh, Orvin, were you at the bird? I think that's it.
I was up against one that was on a tree.
That's
what
the
I remember.
bird. Jaeger, you are next to Soren. You are next to the bear.
This one's
So-
mine.
What would each of you like to do? As Orvin is at the bird, Soren is at the bear, looting. Jaeger is standing next to Soren, doing nothing right now because he hasn't said anything, but he can do something. And Reese, you have just found Mathel, though no one else knows about this yet since you haven't verbalized it.
Before I say anything, I'm gonna try to wake
Gonna try and wake him up. Through what means?
That's a good question. I'll try to just, I guess I'll just try to shake him awake.
Okay. I'd like you to make a medicine check.
Alright,
You know, gonna
not the worst.
Let
11.
me make a submissive check.
Mathel bites his lip.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, I heard.
It is.
Okay.
I'm just rearranging my screen here. Screens, plural. Pulling up your character sheet.
It's Half-Life. I should have the Half-Life in mind. I have 1,000 years. Him, only 500.
Okay. Was that Half-Life comment me?
That was you. It was
Where
during
was
the
that?
Halloween one shot.
That's it. I was wondering where that was from.
I
was
made
like,
a joke.
where?
I don't remember what it was. I think I made a joke about him having a half-life left, and you were like, his half-life is only half. Like the
There we go. Okay. What did you get on your medicine check?
11.
You shake him, but you
Hey,
think clearly it's going to take a little bit more to wake him up.
Just
But he is
Okay.
alive.
You said he was breathing.
Yes. We're going to move
I'm
on from
gonna-
you, though,
Behind his
because
head
of...
and his tongue sticks
Just
out
to give
Yeah,
everyone,
fair
like, a
enough.
little bit of thing to do.
and he
excise.
opens his mouth.
Orvin,
Yes.
you are crouched down next to
Checking for
the
a pulse.
bird, checking for a pulse. You do find
Any signs of life?
that this bird does have a pulse.
I immediately
They're a
get
vampire.
immediately as I sense a pulse, I'm going to get into a range where I can get everyone, including Mathel, who I don't know is Mathel, in a 30-foot heal.
We discussed this last time. They are more than
Oh.
25 feet away.
Right.
Pulse
I'd
is
say
time bomb. It's a
Freeze.
trap.
Well, you right now don't know that that's Mathel. He didn't say anything.
Yeah. Reese.
DM.
Yes.
DM. I have wounded still written on my character sheet, but
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken, that should be gone, right?
Did you respond?
Did you get restoration cast on
I said
you?
a
Like 3 days have
Oh,
passed, so I
yeah.
believe it should be gone. Yeah, I don't know why you have
Yeah.
keep it written down.
I thought I got rid of it. But...
I was eating.
Move that one closer.
I don't think I can. Also,
Yeah.
this one is Mathel.
Kind of asked one. Well, you get 2 things there. One, yeah, you asked the weakest person to do that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think I'm weaker.
Okay, what I'm
No.
gonna do is I'm going to.
No, you
after
guys are both
this
I think
matched.
we're tied.
No, you are. Jaeger is weaker. He has an 8.
Yeah.
Reese has a
I'm
9.
gonna run up to Mathel, and I'm gonna pick him up, Princess Carrie,
Okay.
Ooh.
and I'm gonna bring him over to the other people.
Give him true love's kiss to wake him up.
Well, even the other people are still too far away. They're like, because remember, like I said, the camp is like 20 feet away, but the tree is an additional like 10 feet, 10 or
Okay,
15
I will get.
feet away.
I will
So,
get everyone into a comfortable area where they're all within range of 30 feet if I stand in the center.
well, you'd have to take a
That's
lot of,
swords.
you'd have to take more time to do that. The bear and the lion are particularly large, and
Can I avoid moving them?
sure, but then you're still taking time to do this.
Okay.
It's more time than you may or may not
Thorin
have.
is
You can
actively
do it.
trying to go through and loot them.
You
What
can do
if-
it, but yes, there's also one person trying to loot them, and second, maybe you don't have that much time.
What about a 60-foot cone?
No, because this cone is thinner. I don't know. Yeah, they're in a circle. I don't know. Like,
Alright, true.
Just get good, bro.
Orvin, I'd like you to
Fly up and then cast it down.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna
Use your celestial
I'm
harper.
gonna group as many as I
Throw you
can
in the
together
air.
in the shortest amount of time.
well, what?
He wants to
Oh
put the
my
bodies in
God.
the group.
So, okay, where
The
is the bird relative to everyone?
The bird is the farthest one away. Well, Mathel's the farthest one away. The bird is the farthest away from them. The rest of
No.
them.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Okay.
such a
you know what?
complicated man.
Screw it. I'm gonna heal the bird.
Okay.
Just focus on the bird.
Okay. You using the one action version?
Yes.
Okay.
Healing the bird.
You're healing only
You
the
may roll the hit points for that. Soren,
Yeah.
I would like you to make a perception check as you search all of
I
these
will.
individuals. That's what I'm asking.
Okay. right.
29.
29. So,
Jesus.
Jaeger, is there anything you would like to do in this time?
I will help Orvin.
With what specifically?
Isn't he moving the bodies?
Well, now he's just
Now he
casting
gave
a
up.
spell on the bird.
Alright.
Did he move Mathel?
He
over
did
to the
move
bird?
Mathel. Mathel.
Actually,
So okay.
okay.
Oh
if
my
I had
god.
No,
Mathel-
hold on. No, hold on. Hold on.
Holding.
I forgot I saw
I
that.
was going I wanted to say. So yeah, as of right now, is Orvun only healing them?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Ah,
stupid. I'm stupid. I'm overcomplicating.
Orvun, and perhaps you should also heal Mathel, if you can.
You want me to pull a bed and pull out the MS Paint? We can. hash this out a bit.
That
Figure
would
this
be
out real
smart.
quick.
All right. I need help grouping these people up as
can do
quick as
something.
possible.
Me and Jaeger got this.
Yeah,
Yup.
8 and 9 strength, you guys can help. I'm not going to have you guys roll for that. It will take maybe a minute to do so, though.
All right.
Which you, Orphan, make
I'm
a.
going to-
All of you three make a perception check.
I mean, when I'm done looting,
Not you.
Who is all
You're
I'll
looting the
drag
whole
it.
time.
No, well,
Not
I'm
Soren.
gonna, I'm
I
gonna
understand what you're saying, but I got that. You're
I'm
fine.
gonna stabilize
You're-
all of them. Cast stabilize.
Ooh.
Okay, you cast stabilize. Then that's
That is.
you've noticed that when casting stabilize only works on the bird. The rest of them are already dead. It's too late.
For
Except for
perception, roll
Mathel.
a
Mathel's
30.
stable. He's just
no, Mathel's dead.
he's just unconscious. Mathel is just unconscious. He doesn't look
I-
injured.
Dang
He's
it.
just
Damn it.
literally unconscious.
So
He's
if-
just
okay,
asleep.
I take Mathel, bring him to the bird, and cast heal.
Now it's my
On
chance.
who? Both of them?
Yes, the bird and Mathel.
Well, I like I just said, Mathel's not injured. He's just unconscious. He's literally just sleeping.
Just
Like,
okay. then
like
I
he's
heal the
not
bird.
injured. He's covered in blood, yeah, but you
Heal
know.
the bird.
Okay.
Not his blood.
All right. Now you roll the damage for that.
All
Soren, Jaeger, and Reese, you're helping him with whatever that confusion is
I
by
got-
looking at
I
him.
have 33
3,
for perception.
4.
Okay, yeah, you notice that it's just the bird that he cast stabilize.
I
It's
also-
the bird.
I also got a 33.
Before he cast stabilize, you would both notice that the bird was rapidly dying, and if he didn't cast stabilize and you had taken the time to move all of them together, you would have lost him as well, and it wouldn't have done anything to the other ones because they're already dead. So you would
Blood
have
was
you would have
spraying
lost
from his neck.
if he didn't cast stabilize. So, Soren,
I'm gonna do
shut up.
2. Oh, I'm just specifying.
Oh.
I'm doing the 2 action because the 2 action
Yeah.
gives me the additional 8 hit points.
I'm okay with that. I don't care what you're doing. I just care that you're healing it and rolling it. The weight just yeah. You could do the 3 action version for all I care. I'm just telling you why the 3 action
Yeah,
version
sure.
isn't gonna do. You're just rolling for the bird right now. Soren,
Yeah.
here we go. You search the bear. First thing you do is you find you didn't label him.
I
You're
realized
yourself.
that.
You find in the first in his pockets you find a necklace.
Fucking hate that image.
With pockets.
It is standard leather strung with a symbol. Sorry, I'm trying to remember where certain buttons are. New keyboard. A symbol on it.
Oh. Oh, that image looks strangely familiar.
Yeah, it's literally the one that's right above it.
It's almost like I drew it.
It is clearly made out of some metal. It has been worn with much use, but it is still strung around on a piece of leather that is heavily damaged. And also, you notice that other than general supplies for hunting and stuff that everyone has generally, this is so. Other than all of that, you have the necklace, and you have what looks a small knife, like a wood carving knife. That is dull. And next to it in his pocket, you see a small wooden figure, roughly carved. It looks unfinished. It looks, I guess, raw would be the term I would use. But it clearly is some sort of toy of some kind.
It's a butt plug.
Not that kind of toy.
Anything?
In the bear, no.
In the
No
bear.
gold?
Oh.
No. No gold.
Right. I'd like to search the rest of them.
That's how I was getting to that. I assumed that was the case. All of this perception is for that.
Okay.
Next, the lion. You see, he has leather armor. All of them have different armors on. But he too has a necklace that hangs around his neck that also has a symbol on it.
Which one is it gonna be this? Alright.
Do you guys think if we skinned these guys, we could sell their pelts?
Maybe.
The only other thing of note
It's not the dumbest thing I've heard.
is
We do it right.
on his ring you can see a wedding band. That
Ugh.
and you can read on the front there is an inscription, although it is not in a language you recognize.
Does the metal look valuable?
It looks to be some sort of iron or silver or something gray, not gold, not platinum. It's not silver either. It's rough, much like the amulets or the necklaces that they have.
I'll leave that on him.
But if it was expensive, you'd take it off?
Yeah.
My God.
You disgust me.
Next, you see you go to the scaled individual, Crimson Scales. You can see now that you're closer, this one looks far younger than the rest. You'd say young adult, maybe even teenager. And he also has a necklace. Press the wrong button. Bearing that symbol.
That really look.
And he also has a folded piece of parchment in his
Kind of looks boot.
pocket.
I'll take the piece of parchment.
And do you open it?
Yeah.
The writing says, as follows.
Rowan, I hope you know I'm calling that symbol Booba symbol. 'Cause that's the best I could come up with.
You will
best
probably
cat.
go to regret that. That's a good video, though. That cat video. I'm just gonna read this and start typing it.
Well, could you?
Yeah, type it in yourself.
I don't know
The
if I can do that.
letter reads, "Dear Lios," Lios. And then it says "I," and then crossed out. You're still able to read what's underneath, but it is crossed out. It says, "I am looking forward to seeing you again," but that's crossed out. And it says, he wrote instead, "I hope this letter finds you well." But the letter itself is unfinished.
This is on the scaled one.
Yes.
Yikes.
Boom.
Next, you move on to the fox-eared
Take the ears now.
individual. The humanoid with the fox ears that do not have fur.
Wait, are you saying fox ears with no fur on them?
Yeah,
Like
they
a
look
hairless cat.
like a hairless cat ears. Kind of they're and they're on otherwise a human with maybe thicker hair than most thicker. It's red hair. It is fox like fur. Like hair, like fox fur, but like hair all over his head and beard and stuff. Sorry, I keep hitting my
Now
microphone.
that I think about that, it means he doesn't have ears on the side of his head.
And he does have a considerable amount of
Ears.
hair within his ears, like a fox would.
All the wrong place.
You see that he has no items on him other than the standard stuff, hunting supplies, and
Boobas.
but he does have 2 necklaces on.
2 booba symbols.
You see he has one that, much like the others, carries a symbol, and another that is a locket. You wish to open the locket?
Sure.
You open the locket and you find that within it you see 2 pictures. On one side you see a woman who shares many of the lion features, with the rounded ears, fur on the face, and a snout. But it's clearly she has a what the flower wreath in her hair. What is that when it's in the hair?
Flower.
Yeah,
Flower.
flower crown. On and is wearing what you can just see the edges of a rather ornate dress. On the
Not
other
ornate.
side of the locket, the other image, you see 2 young children. They seem to have
you.
shared features between the fox-like of their, you assume, father, and the lion-like features of their mother.
Yikes.
There are 2 children sitting. They have that like children photo where one's like sitting down, the other's standing and like holding the hand on the shoulder kind of thing. Yeah.
How are these photographs taken? I mean, like,
Painting.
Yeah, they are paintings. I'm just referring to them as photographs. They're kind of both like they're like paintings really, but small. and highly detailed. There's some magic going on in there too, obviously. Go on into creating an image like that. Speaking of which, besides, there's things that you know that they don't know about imaging, but you Ben don't know, but you would
Imogen?
know. Imaging. Yeah.
Imogen.
Soren,
Oh, thank
is
God!
it-
My
does-
AirPods are now
does-
connected
does
to
it
my
look like-
my.
Does it look
Mac.
like an expensive locket?
The funny thing is that thought did cross my mind.
It is made of silver.
Ooh, sheesh.
I'd fucking hate you for the rest of my life.
But you
Well,
also,
you're not gonna need to know.
I assume you're not searching the bird since he is being healed, which we'll get.
Yeah.
By the time you actually get that, you would find they would have come back to consciousness.
He's about to
61
come back
hit points.
around to the. He sees that he's still alive.
So,
Before that, can I just do something?
yeah.
Would it be smart to restrain Mathel? In case he, you know.
Mathel is not conscious. Currently.
I do not think that is a bad idea.
Yes.
Or
So, which one of you is going to restrain him?
I don't
I don't have ropes. So.
Um,
I seem to remember
None of
one
us
of us
do.
does. Wait, I thought one of us did.
Ben doesn't have a rope.
I think Mathel does.
Do any of them have? Wait, I have Mathel stuff.
Does Mathel have rope?
I don't know. I didn't write down Mathel stuff. So I just wrote down Mathel. Yeah.
I'm trying to see
You
if
have
he has
to look
a
in the
rope.
DMs now.
Swording arrow, sack, grappling hook, riding sack, cookware.
Wrap him in the
We can use the grappling hook.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he has an actual rope though. No, he
And
doesn't.
we can like stick
Yeah,
it in his back.
you
so
could-
that
you
if he
can
wants
do-
to escape
no,
from the rope,
you can
he's
do-
gotta pull it out of his back.
No, we stick it in his hand.
Yeah, you can do a grappling hook. You
Right.
can do a grappling
stick
hook.
it up his ass.
The grappling hook would have come with
Rope.
yeah,
All right. Yeah, we'll use that.
50 feet of rope.
I'm gonna
Stick it
take
into-
the grappling hook out of the bag of holding and tie him up.
I don't remember. Is the bird feminine or masculine?
You can't tell. Birds are birds.
Birds are
Birds don't
right.
have penis or vaginas.
What do you
Hey.
mean? Corkscrew.
No, that's ducks.
Ducks are birds, Jack.
No, they're not.
They're fake. Made up by the government.
Birds aren't real. If you didn't know.
Dude, did you see that
No,
video of the
birds
birds
aren't
aren't
real.
real guy throwing up on news?
What?
Alright, let me find this.
Did you guys
Um,
see the video of,
Yeah, this is it.
or the image of Michael Stevens standing next to a van that says birds aren't real?
Oh,
So
I'll
I'm
send
gonna
it to you then.
hog tie him like hands and ankles
kinky.
and put him in the fetal position.
You know, Gen Z is full of some amazing men, women, and children that are aiming for change. And I think that that is, you know, just what our movement's all about.
But it's more than just Gen Z's falling for
That is
conspiracy
Michael
theories.
Stevens from
Why-
Visa.
That's actually so funny. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Hold on. I don't know what to
Alright.
I disagree because
I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Well, the guy, yeah, the guy's pranking the dudes. So that's what's really funny about that too.
And I think that that is, you know, just what our movement's all about.
But it's more than just Gen Z's falling for conspiracy theories. Why? You all right?
I'm so nervous. I'm so sorry.
I'm so nervous.
I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous.
Well, we hope you're okay.
We
Why don't
hope
we give you
you're
some
okay.
time to collect yourself? If you need help, let us know in the control room
If
there.
you need
And,
help, let us know.
we'll
I
get
called
back to you if
BS so late. What is this going on? 7
It's the
hours
government.
ago.
It's the government. They're trying to kill him. He speaks the truth.
Well, I hope you're alright. So,
Anyway, back to the campaign.
We're already in the campaign.
no, he meant
You
to-
restrain Mathel, and Orvun, you heal the bird,
Ropes are nice.
and you
61.
present your, you present your holy symbol, and you imbue a bit of life back into this injured bird. And there's a moment after the spell goes off where you're not entirely sure if it worked, but then you hear the shaky breath return to the lungs of this bird.
Oh, excuse me.
Are you alright? I'd like place a hand on their shoulder.
They peck it. They peck it.
Who are you?
Hey, my name is Orvun Gomat.
He backs up, well, as much as he can. He shuffles kind of
put it
away
into the
as
ground
much
with
as
my
he
sword.
can.
I let go and step back.
Who are all of you?
We are
Worst night.
travelers.
Sorry.
Travelers who look like you don't come this far.
No.
It's okay, I've seen a lot of things in these past few hours. And he gets up and he dusts off his legs. And he looks up and sees Mathel. And why do you have that thing even here, alive? It's unconscious, why didn't you kill it?
He is the reason we are out here. We were sent to restrain him.
Make a deception check.
Alright. My strong suit.
Let me go get my dice.
I'm gonna try and assist him by
Nope,
placing
you
my foot
can't.
on.
I don't know about that, Jack.
Well, I
He
want to
is
place my
on-
foot on
You'd
Mathel
have to make
and then,
an-
like, hold my sword there.
He is
Okay, make an aid check.
Okay.
Sorry, can I go get my DM screen and stuff?
I'm gonna make an aid check.
Alright.
Okay, I'm back. Aid is an action that a reaction that you can take. Roll a d20.
7.
Okay. You are not capable of helping.
Well, I am holding my blade to Mathel's chest.
I don't
now.
care.
What?
You're still doing. You don't get a plus.
No,
He
no, I
doesn't
get that, but I am still doing.
Doesn't get any bonus. 20.
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. We can roll. Or that's have a
Ben, we should stop.
Yeah, you guys should stop.
Bible is just letters. That is true.
Age is just a number, jail is just a place, sentencing is just a time. Dropping the soap is just an action, unconsensual sex is just a feeling.
All right.
Bible is
is just letters.
Rape is
Guys,
just
if you
a crime.
think about it, every book is just a remix of the dictionary. Oh, no.
It's actually against your deception DC.
What's my deception? How do I calculate my
10
plus
plus
deception.
deception mod.
No, 13.
Okay. Well,
Cringe.
Funny.
9.
Mine's a 21.
he has good deception. He
Your
has bad
deception.
diplomacy.
Oh.
A liar. Dirty liar.
Filthy liar.
Shut up, Ben.
Yeah, you shouldn't be talking.
You're a lie whore.
Funny enough, when a group of individuals who all look like they're not from around here, come walking in, I don't think that they are against each other. And when you tell a lie that clearly deceptive, it's
He is a friend of ours. We are trying to save him.
save him. The thing killed my friends.
That is,
I'm sorry.
What's his problem?
He is cursed.
He's cursed. Cursed by what?
I look to the others.
Would it just be like
that is not really any of your business, now, is it?
Well, no, it is. Because now you are directly affected by it. Vampirism.
Vampirism.
More specific. Zura. Arrest him.
Those words mean nothing to me.
Well,
I don't
essentially,
want to know.
deity.
Please. Refrain. And he sits back down. Wincing a
where
little
are you
bit.
Where are you coming from?
I could ask the same question to you.
I asked first.
Your friend killed my friends.
Small.
Hellspawn. That means nothing to me.
we're coming from far west.
That means something to me.
At. Yes.
So you are from the east.
I'm not from the east, I'm from Mirdakin. Only ever been to Mirdakin.
I'm pulling up my map.
Mirdakin is the one in the Arenaset Wilds.
That doesn't help me at all.
It's the place you're in the Arenaset Wilds right now.
That doesn't help me at all.
Why
Look
is
at
your
the
stat-
Outlands.
Oh, I
You're
see it
in
on
the
the- I see it on the
Outlands.
map.
The Outlands
I
is
see it.
a
I
far
see it.
smaller
I see it
map.
on the
There's
map.
so much
I-
less.
American?
I don't
You're
have
not
great food
far.
prepared.
Well,
I just
you
almost
know
tried
what
to
we
look
have
up
to do.
Mirdakin into Google.
Yeah,
I.
the bird.
Why would you eat the living one? There's so many dead ones, like, readily available, and you're like, oh, let's eat the
No
living one.
business. No,
Because
this
it's a
is-
bird.
We know what bird tastes like.
Could taste like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken.
Okay.
Frog tastes.
Except the chicken. That tastes like fish.
What business do you have this far east?
Why should you care?
Your friend killed my friends.
Exactly, Colin.
We are searching for criminals. He says
We are
like,
searching for people that came this way.
This way being the Irinisat Wilds. You are wandering the... So,
well,
hold on.
okay.
Let me get this straight. A group of individuals who have never been on the east side of the wall, who don't even know what Mirdakin is, or the Irinisat Wilds, for that matter, venture into the Irinisat Wilds without a guide, without an idea of where to even find Mirdakin. Your only hope of finding refuge in this jungle, and yet you have no guide.
I'm sorry. You aware there is no wall anymore?
No, I'm not. I've never left Mirdakin. As most Mirdakins,
We
Mirdakinians
do have.
do.
So how did you find yourself? How did you find yourself 1v5'd?
How do I find
How-
myself out here?
How did you find yourself out here? Yeah?
It's my job to hunt. The Irinisat Wilds are not... might as well be part of Mirdakin. Unless you get a little too far north, a little too far east.
Your friends wear symbols.
We all do. Everyone from
What do they
Mirdakin.
mean?
What do they mean? Oh, they are tribes. You can see this with your own eyes. I look nothing like my counterparts. They look nothing like me. We each come from different tribes when, from before Mirdakin was, united. But, this isn't any point of, this isn't, shouldn't be your focus. You have a chained killer not but 10 feet away from you.
I. Yes, we do.
Well, they are friends with this killer, so
You're friends with the killer. Yeah, I got that.
I feel that
We
he is
can't just
less
kill him.
of our way.
You can't just kill him. Okay. So, you're here. You stumble upon a group of dead individuals, and your first instinct is to go through all the items, see all their personal effects, look at their children, in the case of Burdenmere.
I turn to them. Did we do that?
I
I
shake.
assume we would have seen Soren.
He asked about the symbols. There's... The only way you could see them is if you looked for them.
Orvin just turns his head away from them and sighs loudly.
I don't think they'll be needing.
Their families will.
They got to it before me.
That, and he points to the bear. There's Corendon. He is a young child, maybe 10 months old. That one thing you so recklessly took from his pockets was a toy he was making. This was his last time out of Mirdakin. He was planning on going into carpentry from now on.
I'm gonna walk over to the bird guy, and I'm gonna rummage through my bag of holding, pick out all the necklaces, the locket, the
The locket.
wooden toy, and then I'll drop them in front of him and say, "Fine, and you can take them back to the."
No! We! We will help him.
We have
Come
bigger
back.
priorities right now.
I do not
Again,
care.
our priorities involve going to the city.
Regardless of where it is we are going, this is our fault.
Is it so?
Yes, it is.
I seem to remember it being Mathel's fault, actually.
We failed.
And we are
to
connected
stop
to
him.
Mathel.
I do not believe that it is our fault.
It
So,
is less yours, Jaeger. More ours because you're new.
I do not see why you should take responsibility for that.
And you are blind.
Maybe I am.
Huh?
Where are you?
Mathel,
Oh, it's Ethan.
you slowly come into consciousness. And you find yourself hogtied by your own grappling hook. Sword. Well, actually, the sword wouldn't be to your chest anymore. And you would find blood drenched all over your clothes. And
Us for arguing.
you would find that Orvun, Reese, Soren, and Jaeger are all arguing in front of each other
Arguing.
as standing next to them is a bird-like individual, a feathered humanoid.
Oh.
You look around, you can see the corpses of 4 other individuals. A
Oh.
bear-like individual, a lion-like individual,
Tigers and bears, oh my.
an individual with crimson scales lining their shoulders and most of their torso. A individual with
Computer just
thick orange beard and orange hair that resembles that of a fox, with large hairless fox ears that look a lot like bat ears. Though they do have hair growing in the ears.
okay. So there's a bear man, there's a lion man, there's a red scaled man, and then what was the last one? My computer stole my earbuds for a second.
A
Fox.
fox.
woman.
Okay.
No, a fox. An individual with thick fox-like hair, a long fox-like fur beard, so orange fox-like fur, but otherwise generally humanoid with certain animal features like the eyes and the nails, but also with these hairless ears that are shaped like that of a fox, the large triangles with that seem to be able to rotate. However, they do not have hair, except they
They're
have
not
hair
rotating
in
anymore,
them.
Ron.
And each of these individuals are drenched in
Yep.
all different levels of blood.
Yep.
You see standing the bird-like individual at his feet, a series of necklaces and other personal effects lie down at his feet as he
I would
slowly
have started
puts them on.
after Mathel, or not
Shit.
Mathel, Soren just dropped them on the ground. I would have picked them up and handed them to him.
He was picking them up himself. You guys were arguing.
Oh, right, true.
You find a heated argument seems to have just filled the air as a moment
Okay.
of tense silence surrounds the party.
Okay.
Do we see that Apple's awake?
Mathel has not done anything to make you see him awake.
I'm looking around right now.
Insight check.
Wake up, samurai. We've got a city to burn.
So?
Biden, wake
Where
up.
were we?
Oh my Oh my
The bird takes
Ooh.
the items and collects a bag that sat next to the campsite and puts them in and slides it over his shoulders. So, where are the rest of you headed?
Currently, with you.
Currently with me.
Well, not necessarily.
If you're heading
We're
with
going
me,
in that. We're going in that direction, at least.
what does that direction mean? Who says I'm going anywhere?
But,
You're going back
sorry,
to Midkin.
sorry to assume. We're going to Midgate.
Mirdican.
Midgate.
How do you plan on finding Mirdikin?
We have
A
a map that we've been following.
But how do you plan on finding Mirdikin?
If what you're trying to imply is that we cannot find it, then it is pretty lucky that we have found you.
There's a lot of things that I would call
Nothing.
this interaction, and lucky is not one of them. Mirdikin is not a city that can be found. It is not one that can be stumbled upon. It is one that is only able to be found by those who know what they're looking for. Not to mention this jungle can take a toll on individuals who have never walked the paths, or don't know where the paths even begin.
Oh, I just read that. Something wrong. I do have rope.
Oh, great.
I still think it's funny that it's just grappling hook.
Is it impaled through my hand?
No, it is not, but we
Someone
did
already
suggest
made
No,
that.
I already made.
Look. Before we do anything, I have to bury them.
Would we not
There.
take
I
them
was
home?
going to suggest. How do you suggest
Are
we
you-
carry them home?
Assuming my culture involves a funeral process at home.
No. I'm assuming that perhaps the families would like to see them again.
Hunters are buried where they die. It's a dangerous profession. This is not the first time hunters have died in these fields, in these
I understand.
wilds.
I take my sword and begin and stick it in the ground and start loosening up the dirt.
Digging with a sword.
I'm gonna take
I've
my
been digging
gun
with
and
my
start
hands.
digging.
Only we had the shovel of burrowing.
You, blue one.
Only
Yeah.
had this.
Sarbrax, me?
You seem
It's
different.
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
What is your name?
Hedin
I'll get to
Did not
that.
catch it. Okay.
I just smell.
That weapon you hold.
What about it?
That's not. That's Leylander technology.
Indeed it is.
I suggest you hide that when we get to the city.
Why is that?
Gunpowder is not a particular interest to the people of Mirdakin.
I appreciate the lookout.
All of you, I am Angelou.
Angelo?
I was thinking the same thing.
The individuals your now waking friend has killed are, he points to the bear, Corendon. He was of the Balra tribe. That is, and he points to the lion, Irit Starstrong. Song, I mean. He was of the Syath tribe. That one, and he points to the scaled. Is Lokiera. He was of the Tokusei tribe. Him. And he points to the last one. Being, the, fox-eared individual. Is Burenmer. He was of the Vormawan tribe. I am Angelou of the Tiabil tribe.
Also, Ron, have I been able to get a look at the amulet the bird guy's wearing, or is it like tucked?
You see he has one on, but it is tucked in his shirt.
Okay.
I take a step towards him and I just go, I am sorry. But the best that we can do now is bury them.
That's what we are supposed to do. Like I said, a hunter dies. Sorry, what'd you say, Chris?
I didn't say I didn't say anything in character.
Okay, your mic's pulling Ben, remember. I think it's the
Yeah.
earbuds. So occasionally something will come through like and he finds a shovel and he throws a few more at you. You notice each of them had a shovel. They had a shovel per person there.
Alright.
And
I
he
will switch to the shovel.
begins digging.
I start as well.
I will help dig.
As you are digging, he will ask each of you your names. Except for you, Mathel.
I also gave him a name already.
Ron, could you just remind me who's wearing what symbol?
I mean,
Balra
it's just like
is the bear, which is Corindon. These symbols I am talking about are
I think I got the bear.
here. That is the symbol on Corindon's amulet. Amulet.
amulet.
This is the symbol on Irrit Starsong's amulet. This is the symbol on Lokiara's amulet. This is the symbol
I get it.
on Burinmer's
I get it
amulet.
I'm still calling it Booba symbol.
I get it
It's
now.
the symbol of Tokusei.
I get it now.
There'll be a moment where Angelou will stop digging, hand over, just put the shovel down, and he will begin looking through the personal effects of each of them. He also takes off the ring off of Irid. And he's going to walk over to you, Mathel.
Uh-huh.
He's going to crouch down in front of you as you are kneeling, essentially.
He's gonna kill me.
You.
Yes.
I will help you. In the city, we have ways of quelling certain things like this. However, that does not put you at any sort of forgiveness for what you have done. And he's going to hold up the bear claw symbol with a wooden toy, a wooden carving, small wooden carving that's unfinished.
God.
This was Corindon's. He was the bear. This was his last hunt. He was going to become a carpenter for his 10-month-old son, so that he would stop having such a dangerous job. His wife is of the Teebl tribe. This was a toy he was making for him to remember this day by. And he puts that away and he pulls out the Tokusei symbol with the a letter or a piece of parchment. This was Lokiaris. This was maybe his 4th or 5th hunt ever. He was merely 15. He was a skilled hunter. And this letter was to Laios, one of our fellow hunters, that he had apparently taken a liking to. He puts that away and he pulls out a wedding ring, a wedding band, and the Syath symbol, the sun-like one. This was Irut's. He was married to a woman of the Zon tribe. And
Zon?
yeah, Zonn. He hasn't mentioned that one yet. Curcelis, his wife, hated this job and wanted him to do something safer every single day. However, she understood the Syath tribe more than most Zon do. This wedding ring, and he points it closer to you, you can see it is inscribed with something, though it's in a language you don't recognize. This is written in the original Syath language,
Excuse me.
and it roughly translates to the only one in the world that I love. Though its
Fucking suck, Rowan.
though its translation more closely resembles "You are the only one in the world."
We hear this encounter.
Yeah.
Orvin is crying. Orvin's like, he's digging a hole and he's like,
Hey,
What a baby.
Rowan,
Huh.
is Tybil a tribe name?
Teobil, yeah. Teobil is
And-
the tribe of Angelou. So you have
So
not.
judging from, because I know all the symbols, I think I know.
I'm sure you could figure it out.
Ethan, this is why you don't
Ethan, write your
tell
backstory.
Carl how he gets that he has the information to figure stuff out.
Casellis still believed in him every single day. The Syath are prideful. There was no way he was going to leave this behind. Puts that away and he pulls out the symbol of the Vormarin. Burenmer. And he also pulls out a locket. This woman is his wife. She is Syath. This is an image of them on their connection day. She has since died also in these woods of plague. Their 2 children are all he has left. They are toddlers. Orphaned. Now, thanks to you.
God.
This locket and this necklace are the only thing they have to remember their father by, other than the faintest memories. Even if they live long enough with the plague going around. And he's gonna stand back up. I should mention that there is a sickness and illness in Myrdikin. It's something of an unknown origin. We've tried everything. Magic does not cure it. Time does not cure it. Even death does not cure it. It still eats away at the remaining parts of the body after the individual has perished. We are out here looking for a way to stop it. But you have just stopped that chance. He pulls out this weird little doll thing. It's made out of like straw, and it's got this spindly dark like yarn hair and these two beady like red button eyes that seem to even glow through the hair, and they seem to be embedded deeply into the straw itself, but they're still somehow shining all the way through. It's small. It has these two little stubby legs and 6 of these arm-like appendages that are almost like a T-Rex's, but horizontal, so they curve inward into the chest. Frankly, it does invoke a little bit of uneasiness in every single one of you. Either through just the fact that it's kind of a creepy looking doll, or the fact that maybe there's something else with this doll.
Nothing scares me.
Yeah, this scares you.
No.
Can I figure out what might be weird about it, if there is anything?
It's not gonna matter, I'll be honest.
I have no fear.
I mean,
Alright.
you won't know.
I would try to, but I currently have other matters at hand.
None of you would know how to, or know what it is. I'm not gonna have you roll for it.
This doll once per day can cast power word.
This
He uses it on me.
Yeah.
this
For an unlimited amount of uses, you can cast Wish as a bonus action.
this is
And,
a doll that depicts a creature that entity is a better term, that hypothetically resides somewhere within these wilds. It has never been seen. It has only been rumored. These dolls have been popping up all over the forest for the past 10 years. Even the children have a nursery rhyme about
Oh my
this.
god.
Oh,
Okay.
it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
The entity is known only by the mosquito queen witch. Dang it. The mosquito witch.
The mosquito.
I was reading it and I was just yeah. Like I said, I prepared pages for this session. Not to mention the pages I have on other information too. Time is up.
Well, if there's a gun, it has to be shot. So obviously,
Gun?
Shut up. Sword?
This is what we were looking for. When we stop by Myrdikin, I will talk to the elders to see if I can get... Well, not I can get. I am making you come with me to finish what we had started.
you as in you all.
You being the party.
No, only you.
Yeah, I was.
He's talking to the party. I said this.
Yeah. Okay.
I understand you have a prior obligation, but if you do not
No,
help us,
there is no arguing this. We are going.
No, what if we do refuse?
No!
if you
It's
refuse,
not you.
everyone in Myrdakin will die.
I feel like that is a lot of pressure.
And what you seek in Myrdakin will be lost.
Alright, boys, huddle up.
What exactly do
I
you
kinda
know
can.
about what seek? Myrdic.
I know more than you may think.
Oh, exactly.
A keen eye is a funny thing.
Keen mind.
Keen eye.
Mind feet in Dungeons and Dragons.
Any
Look at me.
individual who possesses it can see anything. Before me, I see a group of individuals who seek something.
Whoa. There's a few names.
And if you are seeking it in Myrdakin, without the chance, the small chance that this mosquito witch is even real. I keep wanting to call her the mosquito queen, but she's the mosquito witch. On the chances
Queen toe.
that the mosquito queen witch, dang it, the mosquito witch
That's weird.
is real.
The Musqueen toe.
The only chance we have is by getting rid of her. Unless it isn't her at all, and it's a false. It's a dead end.
We
It's
will do
possible,
what we
too.
can. I promise.
And if this is a dead end,
If it's a dead end, I can help you find what you're looking for in Myrdakin. Whatever's remaining of Myrdakin, I will help you. Whatever remains of me, I will help you.
fine then.
Does he seem ill?
Make a medicine check.
Ill in the brain.
Does he
God.
seem like a vampire?
Illest motherfucker with the illest fucking voice.
30?
He doesn't seem to be ill visibly, though you are not 100% familiar with the anatomy or what a sick bird even looks like, so...
He's got
Yeah.
the Rona.
Yes. Probably a high DC.
That boy's stuck in time.
Oh shit, you got Rona.
There's a sick bird real quick.
Oh, he got the Rona.
That boy's stuck in time.
What's the progress on the graves?
Oh,
You would finish
oh, right.
by the end of the day.
Orvin
fuck
wasn't paying
coronavirus,
attention
man.
to the
This is really
To the
wrong here.
conversation.
Is Orvin really digging with his sword?
Stuck.
No, he
Stuck.
switched
No.
to a shovel after he
That
got
boy
the
got
one.
that
Oh, okay.
virus.
But yes, he was
Boy,
digging with
hell.
his sword.
That's that big
And
brain
crying.
shit.
It's like that would take a
Well,
while.
he had the shovel by the time he started crying.
Yeah.
He places
this
them
lump
in,
down.
and he says, all of you rest. Take watches. Anything can happen in the night.
I'm gonna
And he
walk over to
starts.
Mathel. And I'm gonna stare at him for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna kick him across the forehead.
He's knocked out.
Kick him across the board.
Across the forehead. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
I'm just like kicking him in the head.
Yeah.
And then kick
Okay.
him
He doesn't have
across.
as
You're
wide
kicking
a
him
surface
across
area
the
as Ethan
forehead.
does.
What do you say, Orvin? What?
I said he doesn't have as wide a surface area as Ethan does.
Well, he does have a pretty bad hairline, I'm not gonna lie.
You can't help
Fire.
After the graves are made and finished and they're all buried and covered, Orvin's just gonna silently go over, walk to each one, and just stare over them silently. 5
And
minutes each.
spit into them.
Do you want me to like roll the hit, or are we just gonna?
You kick him. What do you want me to do? What are you aiming to do?
I'm
Maximum
well,
damage.
I'm gonna say something, but it's just meant to hurt a little bit.
Okay, it hurts a little bit. Well, it hurts a lot, Mathel, but you're not knocked out.
How much does it hurt? How much hurt are we talking?
Hurt.
It's gonna be a bruise in the morning.
Pain.
Imagine if someone kicks you in the forehead.
Yeah, so imagine if someone kicked you across the forehead while you were hogtied with
yeah,
a grappling hook.
Am I still
Across.
hungry?
Okay. That's the important part.
Are you still hungry? You don't know. You weren't hungry before.
Yes, I was.
Not quite. Not like you are now.
What?
You weren't. It wasn't a constant hunger when you first started and attacked them. It was a sudden hunger.
Okay.
That's for nearly killing me.
I don't respond. I'm staring at the ground.
Alright. I don't know what a just be. Oh, did I do a bet?
I don't know.
Yes.
I said what our watch is gonna be.
Oh.
I'll take first
You know what?
watch.
Hold on a second. I'm
I
gonna
will as
just
well.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. I'll take second then.
Okay. First, second, we got 3 watches.
Well, I'm not taking.
I'll take third.
I kind of can't take one.
I mean, you can look around.
Yeah, but I can also become a vampire. So
I'll take third
You
watch.
can become a vampire asleep too. Okay.
I'll take.
Angelou will take second watch.
All right. I'm with the Birdman.
Wait, Soren, did you take a watch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
took
said.
first
He
watch.
said first.
Angela's gonna take first watch.
He's gonna take first watch with me, Soren, and Soren.
Sword. Weird sword.
Okay.
Orvon, you can take watch with me.
I do not want to sleep right now.
I need to finish with the graves. Rest.
Who left? Jack left.
He went offline, so I think his internet went out.
My internet's fine. What a loser.
He's not. You are not on the same internet.
So he's gonna take first one with me, Soren, and me, and Soren.
I was going for 3 people, but there was only 2.
Wog.
This shit busting out the wazoo on God.
That boy got that virus.
Oh, you are. King in the castle, king in the castle.
I have a chair, I have a chair.
Go to this, go to this. Over chair, king in the castle.
McQuaid won their basketball game tonight.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I thought it was a hockey game.
Yeah, they had that too.
It's both.
Okay. I'm not delusional. Well.
No, you still are. I mean, you play League.
Play
What does
League?
that have to, hey, yo, like, what does that have to do with anything?
You think it's a good game.
It's not a bad game, okay? Like,
You're delusional.
you know why? You're delusional.
How?
McQuaid lost their hockey game.
Your mom. Yeah, what now?
No, 3-2.
3 to what?
2.
Shut up, man.
3-2.
Oh my. I can't tell if that was supposed to... I couldn't tell if you were serious or if that was a joke. I genuinely cannot tell.
Wait. Was it
What?
which score was McQuaid?
We lost.
What are you wrong? What is wrong with you? We lost the hockey game. 3-2.
Which score was?
Yeah,
Which one's
3-2
McQuaid?
what?
Shut up.
Yeah, 3 to what? Also, whose score was who? Did we have the 3 or the 2?
We lost.
Yeah, so we have the 3 or the 2.
Yeah, is this golf rules?
We're
or...
playing golf.
You must find and eliminate the witch.
Did you not know we're playing golf, dude?
My latest note.
Ethan, you should stick your tongue into an electrical socket.
That sounds like a good idea.
You ever licked a D battery?
It'll grow your. It'll grow your
We'll grow your
We
eyebrows
need some
back.
D batteries. Anyone
You
got
ever
any
look at
D
Pine
batteries?
Okay. I have an idea.
He's gonna go stick it.
All right, we're gonna treat this as our break tonight.
At Sam's Red Jack.
You guys can take. We're gonna take the break until. We're gonna take a break. This is what I'm considering as a break, because I do breaks. Right,
Yeah,
Ben?
we're
You've been here with when I've done a
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can get like chocolate.
You guys could, yeah,
Oh.
break is where you can get up and just walk away. We're doing this for a little while. Like,
Oh. Poggers, session's done. Let's
No.
go. I can go to
Session's
bed.
over.
Let's go.
Jack texted me and said my internet shitted itself.
we already knew that.
That's Sam Project. Hashtag
We
8841.
figured that one out.
Why didn't he text the DM?
Alright.
Alright, I'll be back.
Because I'm his
I want
boyfriend.
But I am the DM.
Yeah, but I'm the man in this relationship.
I will BRB as people could say these days. That's
Shut
the little
up.
boys' room.
I'm gonna skin you.
Oh, he said the little boy's room.
He did, like
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skin you like a hunter skins a beaver.
Yeah, it's...
Chris, idea.
What?
Wait for it to rain. Take your take your computer outside and wait for lightning to strike.
Oh, you're right. I just have to stick a paper clip into the charging port.
Yeah.
Stand on the top.
Wait for it to rain in the middle of winter.
Just realized that this was not recording Discord the whole time, and I used Discord. So let me... use...
I wanna have sex with a man. Alright, I will be back. I am going downstairs. Not taking you with me.
There you go. I'm gonna change this display capture. Alright, I'll be back too. But I am going to... Yeah, I'll just be back. No one's there.
Is everyone gone?
Don't worry, Wyatt. I'm here.
Oh, wonderful.
Mhm.
Ah,
He's back.
got something interesting for everyone to hear when they get back.
So I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. I have internet again. Okay. I was just about to say, for some reason, like, our internet went out partially. Like, it was really weird. For some reason, my computer completely lost connection. And so I'm on my phone right now, but it looks like my
Ouch.
computer's back to working.
Okay.
Did Jack lose connection again?
No.
No, he's switching over to his computer.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's back.
Herb for bat and lurb.
Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Let me in. Let me
Wyatt.
in.
What's your special thing? What's your special thing to say?
I'm waiting for Ethan and Ron to get back.
Wrong.
Are you pregnant?
Obviously.
What did Ethan go to do?
So you went to the little boys' room, remember?
My
Oh.
dad went to go fix the internet, but it came back on, so I hope he doesn't screw anything up.
You should probably
Probably
tell him.
it works. Yeah.
Yeah, the session's on break right now. It's only been on break for 9 minutes, barely. So.
I couldn't just
What do you
hear that. Just go.
What about a cheese coma?
We have to do that for digital video editing, Ben.
Cheese sandwich.
Jack and I are doing a Diet Coke commercial, and part of it is
Okay.
us going into the microphone.
That was.
Alright,
juicy.
Wyatt, what is your
So-
special thing to tell everyone?
So I go downstairs.
God.
The key is to get
so
a little bit of
maybe
hair in there, or air.
Hit hair.
Hair.
I meant air.
Get something
Sandwich.
to eat, maybe. A little something, something.
That is not a sandwich.
It's a cheese sandwich.
You have
That
to
is
have
not a
you have to
sandwich.
have bread for a sandwich. Anyway,
Bread is essential for a sandwich.
It's a cheese.
I start
my
so
God.
my parents went out to have dinner, and my dad is obviously drunk right now.
obviously, why is it obvious?
Because of the way he's acting.
That's not what I meant.
What if he's just very loopy?
Well, I going down the stairs and I hear him say, I couldn't make out what he was saying, but he said something all muffled.
Nice
because he was
turd
in the
cutter.
basement. And he laughs. And then all of a sudden I hear my sister say, "That's not funny," and she starts sobbing and runs out of the basement.
I don't know. He might not be drunk.
Up the stairs, past me,
This is a really damn good sandwich.
and I just turned around and walked back to my room.
This is a really damn good sandwich.
Hey, you know that one scene from
Oh,
Elf where he
yeah.
runs up to the guy on the street and it's like, Santa, you're not Santa.
Oh,
That guy wasn't an actor.
as I was walking to my
Yeah, I
room,
know.
I heard my mom stomp down the basement stairs and start screaming at my dad. So, you know.
Hey, go make your
times.
dad a cheese sandwich.
Probably said
Good
something.
times.
Your sister a cheese sandwich.
Probably
She'd
said
be
something.
out here.
Probably said something about our weight. That seems like something he would do.
Or how
Make
she,
your sister a cheese sandwich.
or how she.
Go make me a sandwich.
Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
could. Her friends. And that's what they
Good
said. to
time
her.
in the Danbra house. The Danbra household. Her friends are over. Yeah. It's good times in the Danbra
Yo, bro.
Really fun. Really fun.
Oh, my word, it's a cheese sandwich. Yum,
It's
yum,
not a
yum,
sandwich.
yum, 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 yum.
If it was two pieces of bread and then a piece of cheese in the middle, that would be a cheese sandwich.
Just
Cheese
3 pieces
sandwich.
of cheese. There's just 3 pieces of cheese.
Nope, it's a cheese sandwich.
Shut up.
Rowan, I swear to God.
That one was bad. This is, by the way, this is a protein shake.
That's a fucking cheese sandwich.
No, it's okay. I can't listen to that. I clicked on it for a second and realized I was recording.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'll watch that afterwards. Just remind me to. Okay. Ah!
Minor hiccup.
Well, it was a break. We're taking that as our break.
It was a really good time to get a cheese sandwich.
That's
up.
not a sandwich. Correct.
I can't delete your messages in this server.
Oh. Cheese sandwich.
Ethan, the music's back on.
Oh. Sorry, finish my sandwich.
He starts choking.
Mm. Gulp.
I'm gonna swallow my sandwich. Okay, we're all good.
Alright. Let me open up my MacBook. Oh, because it has the campaign open on it. Because I didn't realize until now that my iPad and my whole backpack were downstairs.
You won't be able to finish it, Jack.
That's what you think.
Okay.
That's what she said.
First watch. Is Angelo, Soren, and that's it.
No, I'm there.
Then
Or at
that's
least I
Better
don't
get rid
go
of
to
that
sleep.
reaction.
Huh?
Orvin said he's not going to sleep,
Angelo said to go to sleep.
and he said I don't want to sleep. I can't sleep right now.
We don't need 3 people on a watch. It's basic distribution
Some information right
of
now.
individuals. It's a simple distribution, but that means we have 3 on this watch, 1 on the next, 2 on the third.
Go to sleep, Wolf.
If he wants to truly stay up, he can. I'm not going to stop him. I was just going to explain to him what was happening. Or you could rest too. Either way. For who's sleeping? If
Reese is.
Reese and Jaeger and Mathel. That's it. Ben,
Yeah.
you sleeping?
Jägermeister.
Yeah, I was taking third one.
I was just going over it to make
Oh,
sure,
yeah. It's all.
because there is a little bit of confusion with first watcher.
Yeah,
Um, For all of those making who are watching, please make a perception check.
big money, big money, big money.
I'm the only
Oh,
one.
that is big money.
Is this just for watch 1, or is this
Just
for...
watch one.
Okay.
D4.
I rolled a 33.
72.
You're not in this section. You're not in this.
You're not on watch 1.
I
he
know, I
dreamed
know.
the 72. In your dream, you're so perceptive, but in the
So
real in the
perceptive.
real
Dude,
world,
I
you're
am-
not.
Dude, I am woke. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
He
No,
just-
not
he
no.
ju-
You're still
He'll
sleeping.
actually definitely gonna remember his.
What does he dream of?
That's all it means.
Why do you need to know, huh, Ethan?
He dreamed of
Crying on
drowning.
my
About
sleep.
sex. Oh, I seem to have jismed in my pants in the night.
Shut up. What is the most unfortunate event?
Seems my pants have filled with thine cum.
So,
33.
Jolly good performance. 34.
Wait. Oh wait, I'll ask you this in a second.
Can we
Ethan,
add
can you
Richard?
please stop?
Can we add Richard to Jack's quote name?
Why?
No.
If anything, add Dick. John Richard John Layton. Is that what you want it to be
John
now?
Richard, John Jack Layton.
John Jack Richard Dick John Layton.
Yep.
Actually, I'm not gonna watch. He's going to attempt to fall asleep, but have difficulty doing so.
okay. Angelou is also going to make watch. Although, for the majority of this time, Angelou is going to be dealing with the graves.
Dealing in the drug variety.
Burying them, and
Man.
sitting over them, whatnot.
I'll give you 2
However, towards the end of your watch, or that's not what I want to say. Over the course of your watch, that's the word I want. Nothing seems to reveal itself in the night or cause you any troubles. Though, at one point, Angelou, shortly after getting up off the graves, he will approach the two of you, since Orvin would have, at this point, not be trying to sleep anymore.
No,
This
excuse
is
me.
far into the watch.
Wait, why is Ben in here?
Why are you in here? Why is Reason here? What do you want? He will approach the two of you, or really Soren, and he'll say, was now the best time to do this, Jack?
Well, it was. I was doing it before. Like, this is what I was doing while we were sitting in silence.
Yeah. Alright, I'll get to that in a moment. You're... Your face tells 1,000 tales.
I was gonna want to.
Do you have a child?
No.
Deception or diplomacy? Oh, actually, it's your DC, so DM me which one it is.
I'm gonna insert
the you know what I mean, the DC. DM me the DC, not the... Well,
What do I roll for insight?
it's perception.
Oh, perception. Right.
And you DM it to him, you don't say it out loud.
Yeah, you do DM it to me.
peanuts. Yummy.
You are.
I got a -2.
You
You
are.
run.
You.
Okay, can
You're Jewish. Yeah.
What is going on?
You're Jewish. Yeah.
Shut up. Soren, was it?
Yes.
You know, I can tell easily when a lot of people are lying. However, I didn't even need to hear it. Because your reaction when I was talking about Corendon spoke volumes. That story may...
I'm sorry.
No. I apologize. If you have truly gone through the horror that I can see in your eyes, and in your reactions, and in your mannerisms, I am sorry. Sorry for having you relive bits of it. How old were they?
I have no.
You're cutting out.
He said, I have no child.
No, I said I have no clue what you're talking
Oh.
about.
Okay, yeah, you did cut out then.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it cut out, I just kind of filled the blanks in. Very well. How old was she? I saw a reaction when...
Listen. Angelo.
That's not my name. I don't know what...
How do you pronounce it?
Angelou.
Angelou.
On. It's like he heard what I said and didn't listen to what I said. It's just like he took what I said and just repeated a different word.
I only hear what I want. I
Heck
want
is
it to
wrong
be
with you?
Angelo.
It's
Wouldn't
not.
Still say Angela,
Angelou.
like on accident for the first time, though.
No, he said his name. Ethan, you say to me your name is Ethan. I don't call you Ethan for the next 4 hours. What?
But like Orvin's
Eton.
Orvin's not like I can't repeat words. Stupid. He'd have
My
to
name
be.
is Angelo. Ah, Angelo.
Yeah, like what? He's such an idiot.
Gigolo.
Listen, Angelo.
Angelou.
No, listen to me.
Angelo.
Don't want your. Don't need your. I have no clue what you're talking.
It's better you don't pry.
You. I take it there's someone you are looking to try and talk to.
I don't know. Oh, I now see what he's. Fuck. Okay.
Why?
Well, I was thinking of one thing and then my mind realized what he was mentioning.
Oh my god.
There are a lot of people I'd like to talk to.
You are a religious fellow.
By fate, not choice.
By what? By fate,
Fate.
not choice. That's what you said.
Fate, not choice.
Okay. Why is it a cold, calculating goddess like the one you serve anywhere near your... even something you would think of serving?
Orgoon.
He has her reasons. I do not question.
Maybe you should start.
I have an idea. Way out west.
Ben!
Ben died. He's in the graveyard.
Ben!
You! He calls out to Mathel.
I thought he was asleep.
He did. You're married.
This guy been stalking me?
What do you that's not a response.
Mathel's in her thoughts. Is this man stalking me? Are my wife and child safe?
Literally, Ethan, have you been paying attention to the conversation so far?
I have.
Okay.
He's very wise and he can tell stuff by looking at people. Yeah, I get that.
Not quite, but anyway.
Close
But
enough.
looking at their eyes.
Not exactly what's
Maybe
going
he
on
is
either.
stalking us.
As he says that, he is.
He reacted heavily to Eric's story. It was the one he had
Well,
the largest connection to.
this is news to me.
That was really funny to me. He's just in the middle of explaining the story, and I was like, well. I found that so funny.
Eret. He was the one with the wedding ring. And, you found interest in it, didn't you?
I'm not saying anything. I'm looking at the ground.
Ethel's depressed.
Yeah, kinda.
He has a child too, doesn't he? He had a similar reaction to Corendon and Irit's story. But, from his reaction, it's clear he has not fully connected with the child yet. Not to say that he doesn't love her with all his heart, it's just... It's as if she's a new presence.
What are you trying to do now?
I'm kind of estranged.
What'd you say, Jack?
So what are you trying to do right now?
Do?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to know you. Each of you.
Well, getting to know us, you seem to talk.
Using
You
what?
keep cutting out,
Yeah.
Jack.
I said, for getting to know us, you seem to be doing a lot of the talking.
Oh, these conversations are far more two-way than you may think.
You have family.
I do. I have family with the Teobil tribe. I have kinship with every single individual within Mirdakin through
You know what I mean.
connection. I know what you mean, but you don't know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but you don't know what you mean.
The way Mirdakin works is different from anywhere else. From the stories of the other lands I know, mainly Sirbistir, Valindastir, Offlero, and Bern. It's full of greed and selfish desire and a animosity to anyone around you, at least to an extent. Am I wrong?
We don't know. We haven't been there yet.
You are some of the few individuals I've ever met from outside of Mirdakin. And what have I been met with? I've been met with a cursed vampire who ate my brothers in arms. An old man trying to deny the past.
Just end there. An old man.
Old man.
A hopefully ignorant individual who puts his faith in a god who he does not fully understand. A jaded individual wielding a contraption that is meant to implode on itself. And an individual who seems to have all sorts of motivation for arriving and being here, but an unfocused drive at best. I assume that's a pretty accurate read of most of you.
Just chuckles.
The last one was Soren.
The second one was Soren.
Are you an idiot, Ethan?
The old man
I
was
mean,
Soren.
Orvin's older.
Orvin is older.
So is Reese.
So is Reese.
The
They're
first
both in
one
their
was
80s, but they
Orville.
are young. Or,
The third one was Reeves.
The third one is the
Yeah,
one with
I
the
think-
weapon
I
who
think I got
implodes
it.
on
I
themselves?
think I think I got it. Yeah. Carry
No,
on.
the third one is
I got it.
It's
actually
a Magnum Dom.
Carry on.
is the one with the deity. I read Orvin third.
I understand.
Jaeger fourth.
I understand what he's implying here.
He's last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were pretty obvious.
I totally understand what you're saying.
I called you a vampire. I mean,
Yeah, it was obviously he's talking about Orville.
even now, he still refuses to admit, to me at least, what happened in his past. He points to Soren. That is not something typical in Mirakin.
Listen, and Julia, I am glad to assist you in this whole operation. Just to
Says glad and Orvin laughs.
What?
help you with, but I have no interest in speaking.
See? That is not a Myrdakin response. So, to answer your question, Orvun, families everywhere in Myrdakin.
Yukon is not a place, it's a people.
Even though I myself am just a hunter who serves the elders with his full loyalty. I have brothers, I have sisters, I have Myrdakin. A place built on what was originally a hatred and animosity between tribes, built by
Oh, I sneezed.
an individual.
Sorry.
You could have muted yourself. By the name of Zor, Silent Dream. A Syath who had ventured the Fetir Legion at the time. Now turned into a flourishing city of what I can best describe as a hope for what happened 1,000 years ago to never happen again. At least if Myrdakin has anything to say about it.
What did he say he became? A flourishing...
Like symbol of hope.
Okay.
City of hope.
Dude, if everyone in Mirakin is like this, we might just have to go around the place. Who agrees?
Soren does.
Well, we are here to protect it.
You are here to gain from it. Even then, if that means protecting it in order to
Yes.
get what you need. Your reasons are still selfish, and I have no reason to blame you for that. That is not something bad. It is just something that is a truth. Something that has to be understood.
Hey, bro. Look, we're just trying to save the world here. Okay, man.
Should be time for us to end our watch.
I do have a question. You seem to have an understanding of the weapon Jaeger wields. Obviously, it's a gun, but you seem to know more.
His gun? It's a technology that is from Lillander. I don't know much about it, but it is a weapon that uses volatile powder to create an explosion, sending a small metal piece flying at an enemy. I don't know what more you wish from me.
Never mind then.
Oh, dumb. What's breaking news? Saving the multiverse is selfish. Why did you have to put the clam there?
That's an oyster.
Shellfish.
And I would not call what we are doing selfish. Or at least I don't think it is.
Run.
Being selfish is... I guess you and I have different understandings of the word.
Because we're saving the multiverse for real.
However noble your intentions, however righteous they are, as righteous as they can be serving that deity.
Whoa!
He means Asmodeus.
They are still your intentions. If they were given to you by someone else, in the end they are currently yours. So it is selfish, not in a negative connotation, but selfish in a connotation of that is what you are doing. An inherently selfish thing. You aren't doing this for the sake of the city, you are doing this to gain from the city. That's the whole reason you are coming here to begin with.
Yes, we are.
So that's what I mean. That's the point. Get some rest. It's a long day of travel tomorrow, but if we go a little longer, we should be able to make it to Merikin in one day. Based on your position on the map, that does not seem possible, but you're not going to doubt the guy who's from there. I mean, if you are, I'm just letting you know that
he can like fly. We can't.
he
I have
Um,
the map.
can't,
They can't look at
he
it.
can't
Yeah.
fly.
This is my map.
He's a
He
bird.
doesn't have wings.
He's a bird.
So is an ostrich.
Yeah. They can fly.
They can fly. So is a penguin, Ethan.
They can fly.
Orvin will attempt to go to sleep, but well, it'll take him like roughly 30 minutes to manage to finally pass out.
Falling is not flying, Ethan.
Orvin, you're looking kind of like a blimp. Like fucking
I don't. Ethan, shut up, please. Is it my watch now?
Yep.
Alright.
I muted Ethan.
Hey, Is it only me, or did anyone else?
Second watch is only you. Third watch is only Jaeger.
Okay.
Guys, what's
I got a.
However-
Ooh,
When you wake up, you notice that Soren is still awake. And Mathel has not moved. So both of them are still awake.
I'm gonna check my pack really quick. Make sure everything's there.
I stole something.
Yeah,
I
everything.
don't think he's worried about you.
Everything seems to be there.
Oh.
Yeah, he is worried about Jack, who's tried to steal from his bag the other night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I went over the maps.
Can I see what? Can I see? So Mathel just isn't doing anything, and then what's Soren doing?
Tending to a small fire.
Hmm.
Restlessly trying to fall asleep.
Yeah, but Orvin would eventually fall asleep.
I'm just gonna do my watch.
Okay, 22. Nothing seems to.
25.
25. Nothing seems to jump out at you or particularly call your attention during your watch.
I will not talk to Soren unless he initiates conversation.
I would also still have. Does that goes away with rest, or does that go away with
What?
drained?
That goes away with rest. So you have both the drained, but yeah, you'll have both the drained. No, I think you got rid of the drained, right? Because
Yeah, we got rid of that.
Restoration.
I still had one.
Well, he cast restoration, is what I mean.
You also still had one wounded when you weren't supposed to have one.
I believe you aren't supposed to have any conditions afterwards.
Because I don't have.
I
I
thought
think-
we had one left, but
I think. Well, remember you were drained. It was 3 nights you were out there.
yeah, that reduced it to 1.
And you had taken a third rest right before. You had taken 3 rest. It had taken a couple of rests out there, plus the one in the Renaissance Wilds right before the end of the session.
Okay.
I think you should not have any of the conditions. Well, now you have the fatigue condition, but you know.
Yeah.
moving forward.
I just do my watch, and I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna talk to Soren unless he initiates the conversation.
Any conversation initiation from either of the two awake?
Nope. I'm staring at my ground.
I assume
This is my ground.
that's just
My
my,
ground now.
it's just my dirt.
He just
He-
needs to mark his territory.
He licks
Yeah.
some. It's my dirt.
Wipe some of the blood on the ground.
Was smelling quite nice from here, Raven.
I assume Jack's silence after you said any
He's
conversation initiations means that
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I will go wake up Gager.
Jaeger.
Yes.
That night, you have a dream. You sorry, one second.
That night, you have a dream, and then you wake up in the morning.
You feel something. Your brain twists and writhes as you sleep. The echoing blasts of loud gunfire surround you. Your vision comes back to you, and you see an expanse. Above you, there's a ceiling, much like a cave. Large stalactites coming out of the ceiling. In this blackish stone. Hundreds of feet above your head. In front of you is a battle. You see sights of different hellish creatures colliding with these almost alien monsters. You watch as before you sorry, if I'm this is going slow, it's because I'm trying to get the music working. There we go. Before you watch as these hellish creatures, devils and of all different types, collide with these foreign alien creatures, each with their own shape and features and their own physicality. You see ones with large spindling arachnid-like features that have large trident-like claws and talons. You see some that aren't even creatures, they're just clouds of smoke slowly resembling a face and eyes. You see larvae that are slowly making their way across. You see these chaotic examples of what can only be described as tentacles with talons and teeth, and you know those fish that have those, like the fish that have the deep water fish that have the huge like latch jaw.
Yeah.
Those some of that. And from your knowledge, what you are watching is a battle of devils versus daemons. Daemons being these individuals who come from Abaddon, a plane between hell and the abyss. A plane where there is no law to evil, there is no chaos to evil, there is just evil. Where devils are lawful and demons are chaotic, daemons are evil and pure evil. You can see flying over these 4 horses, on them each carrying an individual. You see you see sorry. You see a daemon with flowing blonde hair, black skin, and wings with teeth, and these eyes that are crying blood across the battlefield. You see an ooze in the shape of a corpse being carried on the back of this horse. You see a another figure with a long, dark hood, wielding a large scythe, taking away the dead from their places and taking them off. And you see a final one. A man with a humanoid with the head of a ram and a cloak which looks to be made of skin. You recognize these individuals with your level of religion to be the Four Horsemen, the demigods of Abaddon. The archdemons, if you will. Before you, you also see a figure you weren't expecting. You see a young devil with long black hair, hooves, has legs. You see Asmodeus, though a young one. The emanation of power is not that of what you're used to. And as soon as you see him, your focus fixates a bit on him before, almost like ink washing away in the rain, your vision shifts. It transfers, it molds. It becomes a contract, piece of paper. Before you have a chance to even read it, you see that same young archdevil standing within a throne room. Sitting within a throne, in a throne room. 3 large skulls above his head. You know this to be the original capturing of hell. A depiction of what happened there. When Asmodeus fought back against the daemons to claim hell, killing 3 of the 4 horsemen. You feel on your back the contract burn. And by the contract, I'm referring to your pistol. Your pistol, I don't know if you read this or not.
I did.
Yeah.
The
Your pistol places a contract on you. An infernal contract that, for you, is seared across your back like a large back tattoo.
Okay.
Have you ever watched Full Metal Alchemist?
No.
There's an alchemist with a huge back tattoo.
Okay. I did.
With Riza Hawkeye. Don't give me the meaning of the back tattoo. Just give me an image of the back tattoo.
I did just have like a question on that.
Hmm.
It says every time I fire it, I lose HP. Do I gain anything off of that, or do I just?
Well, that's
lose the
until the contract is written.
Mm.
When your contract that happened when you first got the weapon. The contract has been finished. Do you see that there? It's part of it.
Yep.
This is a low-res image of it, but essentially like that. Across the back.
Mhm.
You hide it with a cloak and all that, but
Yeah.
that is what it is.
Is it like? Is it just writing, or is it?
No, it has symbols like that.
Okay.
Namely, the arc star is a part of it. Which is Asmodeus' symbol.
Yeah.
Anyway. This searing becomes the only thing you can think of. The searing pain. As thoughts run through your head that aren't yours. Thoughts of fear. Thoughts of... They are those the thoughts that are giving you fear, I guess is what I mean to say. That if you get worries that you shouldn't get too close to these individuals, and that if you do, there could be consequences.
Am I able to speak?
These are just thoughts.
Okay.
It's not sourceless thoughts, though they don't feel like yours. Like as if thoughts are being implanted into your head. As a way of communication, not as a way of, like, manipulation.
Yeah.
Then the searing pain becomes almost unbearable as... Breathe. Is Jack here?
You have to collect the Infinity Stones.
Is Breeze here? Or Jack?
Here.
Is Jack here though?
His cock is too powerful, Yugi.
This cock is too
Oh,
massive.
I'm here. I'm
I
here.
assume Jack is not here.
Considering he's muted.
Considering he's muted. and
His
has not
cock
responded.
is enormous and powerful,
Shut up,
Yugi.
Wyatt. This sounds like battle music.
This does sound like battle music.
Oh, brother.
Mathel went insane again.
Oh god, who turned on us next?
Yeah, that's actually not what the bot should be playing though.
Who turned on us this time?
Probably Soren.
Yeah, probably Soren.
The bot shouldn't actually be playing that. Because I cleared the queue, but I cleared the queue and put in suspense music, and it played battle music?
Yugi.
What up, Wyatt? Soren is definitely the next person to turn on us.
Our cocks cannot compare. You cannot beat him without the
I
Infinity
will
Stone.
be this on the server, and you can't unserver mute yourself.
I'll have to be unserving it eventually. That one's Yugi. No, please.
Where's Jack?
No clue.
Where is Jack?
I don't know.
I always DM the DM when I will be back. Do it every
Never
single
do
time.
that. That's a bad practice.
I always do it every single time. I don't care who the DM is. Sometimes I just post it in chat. I timed Wyatt out. So he's gonna be timed out for another 5 minutes.
LOL. LAWL.
Right.
I'm back. What happened?
Nothing,
damn
because
it.
we were waiting for you.
I was pooping.
Could have told me.
I did say something to the other guys.
Well, they didn't hear it, apparently.
Yeah, then
Ben!
I
I was too
couldn't
busy
hear.
being awesome.
Ben, Pokimane was banned from Twitch.
No! No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Why?
This is very, very
I don't
bad.
know.
I mean, it's not the first time.
What?
No.
I got
What?
banned from Amaranth's chat.
Yeah,
What am I supposed to watch now?
She just tweeted Fire Nation attacked. Oh,
Fire
because
Nation?
she was banned for Avatar: The Last Airbender. Because she was
What?
streaming Avatar. See, apparently.
Freaking Nickelodeon.
Stupid bureaucrats with their stupid
Oh,
television.
Way too much.
Okay. Have to
But
untime out Wyatt.
Pokimane is very pretty.
hey yo.
Something wrong with it? Something the matter there, Benjamin? Benjamin boy?
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
No, Wyatt is gone.
Yeah, because he got timed out, but now he won't come back.
Why?
Because he just needs to shut up.
Benjamin. Why is Dumbledore?
Okay.
Obviously.
Reese, towards the end of your watch.
Why is
Shut up! Shut up! I'm talking. Towards the end of your watch, you watch as Jaeger forcefully jolts up, awake.
As I'm jolting up, I'm like, what do you?
He was happening.
What you?
Rowan was foreshadowing all along.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Ben said in his campaign, he's like he was annoyed that he had he had only part of a session because he was asleep for part of it, or like his character was asleep, And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I have to write a dream for that to happen. So I wrote a dream for him this time.
Alright.
This was part of my pages of preparation for this setting. We're not even halfway through, by the way.
So you planted the seed of him dreaming that he rolled a 72. So
Yeah.
he was very perceptive in his
Shut up.
dreaming.
Sure.
Okay.
Nigga, are you alright?
Whoa, whoa!
Huh?
You heard it too. Mal. You-
You may have cut out a little bit.
Oh.
Oh my god, Chris.
I think I understand it now. You didn't cut out for me.
So, can't add that one to pretty quotes.
So,
You can never come back from this.
Alright, Chris is cancelled.
bro. Oh, that doesn't be
No, Reese is cancelled.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
Jaeger.
You should change your
Unmistakable.
name.
Funniest part is that he's a dark-skinned.
He's blue.
The dark blue.
Yeah.
Dark enough.
Are you saying that because he's a gunslinger?
He said that one.
Yeah, that's worse. Oh my god.
I was so confused when you said, "Whoa, Chris, what was that?" And I was like, "Oh, I get it now."
Dark enough to pick cotton.
Is he dark enough to drink at a super water fountain? Jaeger. Are you
Dark
alright?
enough to pick cotton.
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it my time for watch?
Yes, it is.
Jaeger?
What are you laughing about?
Then I think it's your turn to talk.
It is.
Oh wait, did I miss something you said?
I feel like I missed something
You said
too.
it is.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
I
I'm in the
missed
same
something.
boat.
Jägermeister.
I said,
He said it is.
you said,
But-
is it my watch? And I said, yes, it is.
Okay, I didn't miss anything. I just then started doing DM work.
I was laughing at when you.
He just doesn't respond. He gets up. He starts to watch. And he doesn't
Did you see
respond.
anything?
He lunges forward and bites me in the neck. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't see
Ow.
anything.
Alright. Well. It's a rough
Looks
night.
like I don't need to be on watch anymore. If you didn't see anything.
I'm
This is a
so
rough.
right.
This is a rough night.
Reese goes to sleep.
Alright.
Right, rough. On a scale of 1 to Trump's presidency.
Oh yes, King Trump.
No, the Fuhrer.
I'd have to go with the fall of the Third Reich.
King Trump Mordo.
Ben, that's a good thing
Anyway.
that you just described. For most people, that's good.
Is it?
For a lot of people, that's good. And
As
you
a-
used it as a rough night. You have the fall of the Third Reich as a quote rough night.
Hey, I mean, for the Third Reich, it was rough.
Exactly. Alright. Should I roll a
Bunch of
perception
cold-blooded
check?
Nazis.
Yep.
Bulgars?
That's not a question. That's not supposed to be a question.
Oh, 38.
Okay. You can pretty safely say that you do not notice anything too, you do not notice anything out of the ordinary during your rest, except for the fact that Soren and Mathel are both awake the entire time.
I'm keeping a fire alive.
Well, he
Shouldn't
already
you
knew
get
that.
some-
He was in the call.
Shouldn't you get some rest?
Wait,
Soren?
you're keeping a fire alive, like a singular?
Stay alive. Stay alive. Oh, sorry, Ron.
Yo.
You're recording.
Probably.
It's a little scary.
Weren't you on the first watch?
Yeah.
Should probably get some rest.
You're keeping a singular fire alive.
He's afraid to go to sleep.
That's bad.
Uh,
I've been told
Nim?
that goblins only come to singular light sources. They always use two fires. Come on, Jack.
I can understand why Mathel might not want to get some sleep, but
Soren is just kind of like sitting down and staring into the fire as he talks to you, just like shifting the the logs around every so often.
He's
This goddamn copycat.
how do you feel about this? Oh shit! What's his name?
Who? Angela? Angela?
Yes.
Angela.
Angela. Angela.
Michelangelo.
I care for him.
As unfortunate as the event was, it is a good thing that we found him.
Oh my.
It's a good thing I killed those people.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Thank you, Mathel.
It's a good thing I killed.
Listen. Listen, they were different from us, so they just.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the? Oh my god.
I mean, they're kind of uncivilized, so.
Oh my god.
This doesn't even deserve a reaction.
Oh my god. Heck is
Listen,
going on?
They're kind of like world peace pricks, you know.
Maybe they can assimilate into our culture.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, god.
Yeah, we'll just adapt them.
Well, they're all
Man.
dancing around
This
campfires
is
singing
recording.
Kumbaya. We're actually
This
getting
recording
shit
will
done.
We'll make some trees,
You
have
might
them
as
come
well
our
just
way,
stop
and then,
recording.
you know,
Throw it
word the
away.
correct.
We're all canceled.
I'm not. I do not agree with
Bro,
this.
don't you disassociate.
I am disassociating.
I am also.
I created this
disassociating.
Shut
culture.
up, Wyatt.
This is a culture I created.
Listen, we're the
So you
white
made it
invaders,
inferior?
and
So
they're
then
the
it's not my yeah.
Oh my god.
I hate you, man.
History's just repeating itself.
I mean, think about it. I come along with a gun, and you know, things begin to change.
I'm gonna stop now.
The civilized comes along with a gun, and all of a sudden, culture changes.
So, your rest ends.
I have to take a piss. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What rest?
And all of you are waking up.
My rest doesn't end.
Slightly more racist.
I'm waking up.
I'm waking up. Ben is taking a piss. We're in menopause.
We'll recast instant armor.
Hey, Ben isn't here. You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
What if Ben wants to cast Counterspell?
That's not a spell in this game.
Can't cast.
What if he wants to cast bitch?
I love that one.
No, none of us know that spell yet.
Oh.
What happens if you stabilize an old man as he's dying?
They die.
How dare you, I have to live forever now. I've already seen both of my grandchildren die.
Mortality through the cantrip.
What if somebody tries to kill themselves, but then you cast Stabilize on them, and then they don't, you save them, and you're a hero.
Wow, I completely tuned out everything you just said.
I did too, but I kind of get used to that.
Why?
I have a problem when, like, you're actually trying to say something useful.
Why would you do that?
Guys, I know how we can complete our goal. One of us just has to learn Wish, and we have to make a very
I
specific
wish
wish.
Asmodeus went away.
That's what I...
I wish Asmodeus never existed. Wait.
Okay. You guys all wake up for your another day of travel.
Ethan, turn your camera off.
Oh, oops.
You head forth through the forest. Angelou. Guiding, that's the word I want to use. You all through the forest.
I presume I was on time.
I don't know. Were you?
That's not for me to decide.
I don't know. Was he?
No,
Uh,
I don't know.
That's what.
should we untie Mathel?
I would say yes.
That's when the donkey said to the horse, "I'm not your mother."
What? What?
You.
Don't talk about Clarice like that.
I'll untime Ethel.
You untie Ethel. You head through the forest. Occasionally you'll be stopped by Angelou, as before you even notice, some large creature comes lumbering by. Even if you just hear it, you can't see it. However, after a day of travel, a little less than a day of travel, you would watch the wild's trees begin to get larger, taller, and thicker, and a lot hardier. A lot like redwoods.
Just like my redwood.
It would
Shut up.
it would be now that Angelou would say,
Lost.
only a few more hours. We should push on through the night.
I actually have no idea where I'm going.
And
Actually,
as the night settles and the darkness of the wilds prevents much from being seen at all, Angelou does stop you.
Wonderful.
We're here.
What?
I
What is
cast
the
light on my
reality?
scimitar and hold it out.
Dancing lights.
Before you, both of you all see, you're still in the middle of a forest.
it's underground.
I look up.
You look up, you see the canopy of a
I
dome.
look down.
You see the ground.
They look under a rock.
Angelou
Pick up every rock again.
knocks on a tree next to you. And you can see that the tree sounds hollow, and it reverberates up the tree. After a moment back, there is a
It's like the holiday
knock
door.
response.
Where's the knock like?
It's hollow and wooden.
No, but like, what is the pattern of the knock?
He knocks once. Then the one knock gets responded with, and then Angelou responds with
Like a woodpecker comes out.
3 succinct knocks before you all can hear a rattling noise as a basket comes from the sky, much like one the size of a hot air balloon. So only about 4 people could fit in there. And it is set onto the ground from above with ropes connected, leading it all the way up. Though when you look up to see where they come from, you can see that they actually disappear before the end of the canopy. Angelou knocks on the tree 4 times rapidly, and the basket lifts back up before any of you get in. And he goes, "They sent down the wrong one." And then a larger basket comes down, and it is enough to fit all 6 of you, with a little bit of squeezing.
All 10 of us. Oh, wait.
You all get in, and you are lifted up into the sky, though slowly.
Push up, Angelo.
What you said now makes a lot more sense.
Get ready. And as you are being pulled into the sky, you suddenly pass through a threshold.
Just move that out.
Ben.
Ben.
That happened every time the bot joined. for like the months before you actually joined.
And also, I want to point out the session that he rejoined your campaign. When he was the only one that didn't say.
Let me reopen the laptop. You pass a threshold. And suddenly, just above you is a sprawling city built out of canopies and bridges connecting trees with large houses and structures. All around you, there are lights dancing along each bridge, magical auras that are currently dimmed but light enough to see where you're walking, as it is night. The city is primarily made of bridges that connect, and some extend around trees, and some extend around structures to create rounded walking paths to go from place to place. You are clearly close to the center of the city, and you can see that just beyond the tree that you've come up from, that there's a large wooden statue depicting a lioness woman with a staff that turns into a nest, and lying within it is a large green crystal, beaming with magical energy.
Mine.
You can see all sorts of magical bugs and flying through the air, each glowing within a bioluminescence.
What was that statue again?
A lioness woman with a staff that turns into a nest with a green crystal sitting in it. The crystal is real. The rest of it is made of wood.
Mirdakin is a treehouse.
Did any of that statue seem familiar?
Yeah. It would. You all find yourselves with a brief, for some, and not so brief for others, moment of awe as you take in what you are seeing. You are seeing a city that is so few, actually none, almost none of the people from where you come from have even know about. You watch you can see that I'm about to post a visual aid.
Oh, we've already posted visual aids.
No, that's for us that's for the basket that takes us up, Ethan.
For those of you who recognize this image, it is on page 32 of the core rulebook and is the inspiration for this town.
Yeah, do we see books and Biblio here?
Hi, Doggy.
You can give me visual aid, but can I please have your financial aid?
I do not have money. That's
I am
not true. I
once
have
again
a lot of
asking
money.
for your financial support.
Actually, no, I did just spend $200 on a microphone and $7 on fake ice cubes.
I knew you would have that part.
Angelou would step off the basket and gesture for you all to do the same, and he would say, "First things first, I need to take you to the Buffoon."
Buffoon.
Buffoon.
Angela.
What?
That, and I point to the statue. I've seen that before.
That is Zor, Silent Dream.
He talks to me in my sleep.
Which
voice never goes away.
would be
Is
familiar to
that
some
what
of
the
you, by
voices
the
in
way.
my head are?
It would be that name would be familiar to some of you. He's mentioned it before, but none of you actually thought to think about it. That
Wait,
name-
Bethune?
we've heard
Hey,
of
No, not
Remember the
Bethune.
name?
Zor
Zor
Silent
outside of
Dream.
we've heard of Zor outside of it.
Yes, you have.
Hey,
Good
Yeah.
job.
Good job.
Bethune.
Not Bethune, Jack.
I know.
Bethune is not a word you would
Hey,
have known.
guys. Hey, Rowan, do I recognize the name?
Zor is spelled Zore, Ethan.
Oh yeah,
Freaking
I was
idiot.
just testing it.
Wait, Zor's like a demon.
No.
Oh my god,
No.
Where can
Zor's
I?
in cahoots with Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. Hey, if we say it incorrectly, is he able to see us?
Asmodeus.
Like, if we said Asmodeus, does he?
Yeah,
does
it's still
he-
you're still invoking a name of his.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
Mm.
So even incorrect pronunciation.
How incorrect can we say it?
Yeah,
before he
how
does it?
far from the name can we
Like,
get?
like
You
we-
do, Ethan. You do have notes on Zor.
Like,
What
what,
if you-
about
Yeah.
what
What if
about
we said, like-
Asmophilus?
What if we say like the big A? Like,
That
the
works.
big A?
Yes.
You know, that's
yeah. What are you? What if you're like A man? You know?
Asshole.
Also
The
works.
18?
Asshole also works. All of these names work.
But what about Asmophilus?
Now you're getting into a bit of guarded territory.
Asmophilus.
Well,
Yeah.
no, 'cause-
Asmophilus?
Asmophilus.
Is that
They-
gonna work?
Thalus is a different deity.
Sasmophilus.
Sasmophilus. Huh?
Thalus is another deity.
Sasmodeus?
Asmodeus.
I think Thalus is another deity.
Asmodeus.
Sasmodelius. Does that count as invoking his name?
Is that
What if we call him Rabbi Hiskaba?
how many letters?
Oh,
do
that's how I know. That's what I know
Asmophilus.
Thalus from. Thalus
What about
is
like?
okay. Thalus is not another deity. Thalus is a name I recognize because Critical Role Essek
Yeah,
Thalus.
yeah. Essek Thalus, yeah.
Orvin had a dream.
What?
This was this was
You know,
the,
Hot
this was
Boy.
the thing. This was the thing.
What?
It's
Hot Boy.
the thing,
Oh,
it's the
oh, I know what you're talking about. Never mind.
thing. I get it.
Okay.
Boy?
Booth. He says, ask your question.
Wait, this was the
Orvin.
dream
Shut
that
up!
he had from the thing that he got when.
Shut up!
Yo, mama.
Oh.
Let Orvin try and talk.
Where can
It's alright. It's alright. I just.
I learn about her?
Ask anyone in town. They would be able to tell you all sorts of things about her. Honestly, ask.
What if you have a lisp?
Ask-
Asmodeus.
Ask.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
So must have.
Ask.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Literally, ask anyone in. The Outlands, and you'd be capable of finding an answer. Zor is one of the most influential individuals in our history.
Need to know as much
Wait
as I
a
can.
minute. Is that where I know Zora from?
I
Right,
now
hold
is
up,
not the
looking at
time.
my
First, I need to take you to the
I know.
Bethune.
Just say.
The buffoon?
Bethune! I already typed it. It's literally the thing right above it.
Rowan, do any of these invoke his name?
Asmodeus. That's literally his name.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. It would also. Asmodeus would also. And Asmodeus is getting into this. Getting into territory of if you did pronounce it, if you mispronounce that, you could accidentally call him.
Asmodeus.
I'll keep working on it.
Asmodeus.
Just keep doing your thing. I'll keep working.
Asmodeus.
Shut up, Ben. I'm trying to. We gotta keep continuing. So, you would be taken across a bridge, and you would be taken. You'd keep going, and you would see obviously all sorts of colors and plants and trees. And the interesting thing is you would also see all sorts of different individuals. Even though it's night, there are still people out. Though a fair few people are actually out.
Well, they're not really people.
Though, of note, you see...
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You would see more bear individuals, more lion individuals.
That's who Zor is.
Bear being Balra tribe, lion being Syath, Tokusei are... You don't see many of those, though you see ones that don't fall into any of the other categories. Same
All
as
I see is
Vormaren.
property.
You see some different birds. You see maybe an owl come by, and another one resembles more of a tropical bird. And you also see these creatures that are have almost plant-like features.
Ashies.
No. Far bigger than Leshy. Humanoid size that have like you see someone walk by who has vine-like hair, and you see another walk by who has skin that resembles a leaf of some kind, or something of that ilk. Like you would see, or an individual who is part of their body is just grown plants.
How have we not enslaved these races yet?
You see
God.
all sorts
Alright,
of
this has gone too far.
creatures. You see tiger individuals with print all across their body. You can see figures with of that resemble beasts that you've never even seen or heard of before.
Well, I've seen them now.
You see that there are even some insectoid creatures. Individuals with tails, individuals with snouts, individuals covered in fur are all normal here. Feathers are normal.
We're the minority.
And
I'm gonna say the N-word.
Whoa, Chris already said it. Please.
yeah, we already have it once in this recording. We don't need it again.
Why wasn't that quoted?
He has that on recording. Ooh, you better be careful.
I wanna
Along with all my comments,
I
dude.
wanna hear it again.
Yeah.
Remind me after the session and I'll pull it back up so you guys can hear it.
What?
Remind you to do what?
Pull up the clip of Chris.
Oh.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, you eventually do find yourselves stopping at a city where there is a large two-storied building with only a couple windows, and outside stand two Balra.
What is that?
Come on, I told you what these are.
Oh, it's the clan.
It's the tribe.
Yeah, it's the tribe.
Balra.
You said it like it was a race.
It is.
Oh, it's the same
Each
thing?
tribe
Tribe
has
corresponds to the
a
race.
different race.
Okay.
or technically each of them are heritages, so that
So
way I
the
can
races are
mechanically
called-
combine a couple of them. But yeah.
The races.
Dude, my hood name is Jaeger.
Shut up.
Alright. You gotta tone it down enough.
Tone down
You're
the
up here,
racism.
you gotta be down here.
Tone down the racism.
Oh,
Yeah, Ben.
it's not racist, bro. It's just my.
And
okay, yeah.
they nod to.
I'm gonna
They
stop
both
there.
nod to. Angelou. Before they, Angelou opens the door and says, "Come on now." He brings you all in, and he would escort you to a room where it is just a table and chairs. No windows, nothing. Just a door with tables and chairs.
Get behind
And
here,
he
my
would
best friend.
put you in there, close the door, and or before closing the door, say, "I'll be back with a Bethune."
Oh,
Hope you had fun being alive, asshole.
And after a moment, I.
How long is a moment?
5.5 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna. We're alone in this room, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, 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 wow.
I feel I will be the first one to say it. How much do we trust this person?
We killed his family. It's the least we could do.
Well,
Hold on.
math.
Hold on. I killed.
We killed his family. It is the least we could do.
You don't have to take responsibility for something that is not your fault.
It is our fault. We,
Also-
as a group, take
There was nothing-
responsibility for each individual action.
even if we didn't take responsibility for it, we can't leave Mathel here alone.
Well,
Well,
We come back with Maple just devouring all of them.
they were quite tasty.
Scrumptious.
Do I taste a bit of
I
both?
agree, but are we going to just follow him blindly?
Yes.
That is not always
And
a good thing.
we aren't necessarily blind. We know
Keep
what we're
in-
doing. We know why we're here.
Keep in mind to how close we are to our enemies. Trusting people blindly might not be a good idea.
Jaeger, I don't see another option for myself.
I'm not saying that there is, but what I'm saying is that we should watch each other's backs. For now, while we are here. Because we don't know where their allegiance lies.
And opening the door, you'll see a
Buffoon.
Balra. A Balra open the door and walk in.
Are you buffoon?
There is need for someone to
F both faith.
talk to you. Right? Have you been talked to yet?
Someone of you must die.
Do not believe we have.
Right. Comes in. You can see this is large individual, standing
Large buffoon.
probably
Oh,
um, 6.5 feet tall, if not more.
How tall am I?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's your
4'7".
choice.
I don't know. I don't remember.
3'2".
Where is it? That is it.
Well, you didn't fill it in.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
well, how about
I think you
Nine.
described it as
That's,
6.
that's
though.
that makes sense.
How about Rowan continues while you do this? Just a thought.
You. Oh.
If she breathes,
Continue,
she's
continue.
a thought.
Shut up.
All women are queens.
Shut up.
Um, this individual stands about 6.5 feet tall. They are wearing, and you notice that the two individuals out front also wore this, a green, with a lighter shade of green trimmed vest, that keeps their arms exposed, and they are wearing, green, like a dark green cloth tunic, or not tunic, pants, the other article of clothing, that only go about to just past their knee, but they're longer than shorts, and they're tight like pants, but
So
they
they're
are not,
capri.
basically. And you can see that none of them have been wearing shoes. None of the buffoon.
Gay.
This
Sorry.
appears to be the uniform of the buffoon.
The buffoon's uniform.
Only buffoons wear capris.
I swear to God.
You're gonna get splinters.
I feel like it's clear that I'm saying buffoon.
I just hear buffoon every single time.
I do too. I can't lie.
I mean, I know it's not, but my
Buffoon.
stupid monkey brain just thinks it's funny.
You just think the word buffoon is funny? It's like not even a funny word. It's like
Rowan,
Huh.
we're
It's
gonna
like
get shoes, we're gonna get splinters.
It's like a Bidoof, but funnier.
they have
We're
shut
gonna
up.
get Splinters.
They have why don't bears wear shoes while walking on decks?
Cause they're idiots.
Yeah. No.
Nice dick.
It's like the buffoon.
No wonder they're buffoons.
They come in and they're like, all right, hi, I am Larsmer. I kind of slurred my way through that name, Larosmer,
Is that
to
a,
be more.
Is that a buffoon
male?
name?
It's a male.
No, that is the name of the individual.
So it's the,
That's a
so it's
male,
the
right?
name of the buffoon.
Of the buffoon. Yes, it is the name of this individual buffoon.
I'm so sorry, Rob.
Rowan's gonna smite us. Rowan's gonna smite us.
Just like changes the name mid.
No, I'm not changing the name. Buffoon actually. Hey guys, remember that runic language I created?
No, I don't remember anything.
Okay, guess what it was for?
This.
All of these tribe names come from a rune name.
Rowan, I have a quick question. You know, like that
Not very
vampire
quick.
part, that vampire chart point thing.
No.
It's just
The thing. Oh,
Is this
was that in
like
first edition?
Oh yeah, that one thing.
The vampire chart point thing?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I don't know what that means.
That one
for,
thing.
It's like for sentient creatures eaten. Then it goes up a point.
That was first
Right.
edition. That was the manifest. That was
Okay.
that was the manifestation rules. That's
So that's not like a.
well, like you have stages 1, 2, and 3. No, that's still a thing.
Okay.
That's a
but how do
homebrew
those
thing.
advance?
Huh?
How do those advance?
You don't know.
Oh, fucking.
So, Rowan, are these guys basically customs?
No, they're right
Yes.
now, yes, but they also the police are also customs if you think about it. So
The police.
all part of law
enforcement. If you're.
Ethan's been buffoon.
But are you saying you can't be a police and a buffoon, Ethan? No, that's not true. Not true at all. Haven't you seen?
Most police are buffoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
What is wrong with you? Most of them are.
ACAB.
Most of them are idiots and
ACAB.
shoot on sight. So yeah.
Because they're buffoons.
Anyway.
Yeah, buffoon carries a gun.
Do you all feel well?
Do I feel well?
I believe we all do. I don't.
Do I, Rowan?
I
Do I
am-
feel well?
I don't know. Do you? Yes, you do.
I'm
I don't know.
noticeably exhausted.
Yeah, but okay. Do
I
you
am
say
also
anything? He's looking. They're looking for a
I
response.
grumble.
Ooh.
I feel.
You don't look great. When he's talking to you and Mathel. Soren and Mathel.
Is Mathel still covered in blood?
Mathel is covered in blood. Mathel is
Wasn't like a
still
river or
pale,
something?
and Mathel is key thing also fatigued. He didn't sleep last night, so he's also half asleep. Because this is also the middle of the night the next day.
Yeah, I was too busy staring at the ground for the entire night.
Yeah, I understand, but you don't look good right now. I don't.
Yeah.
You're also have ridiculous burn scars, so you don't look good to begin with.
Well, that's just mean.
Yeah, Ethan.
That's just rude.
Mean, but rude.
So
That's just hitting too close to home.
yeah, you look.
Why does Mathel not have any eyebrows either?
Mathel has more eyebrows than Ethan does. He has one
He has
eyebrow.
One eyebrow.
He has one full eyebrow. Ethan doesn't have one full eyebrow. So, okay. Did any of you hear any buzzing noises while you were in the wilds? Any particular mystical buzzing noises?
Did
You hear
we?
buzzing
Did I
noises?
mention it?
No.
There you go.
I do not believe so.
Good, good, good. How about any sweet aromas?
Oh yeah, all the time. Blood smells quite sweet.
Swear to God. Shut up.
Parker, Soren's bussy.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
No,
okay.
we haven't.
How about, did you ever encounter any baskets of leaves and with paper dolls around them?
Oh.
All the time.
Shut up. I swear to God.
No.
No, we didn't.
Good.
That's
Good.
gross.
I know what that means. I get it.
Good. And I've been told a little bit about your situation. He's gonna point to you, Mathel.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm gonna send for Soradine to come see you right away. Until then, you all look incredibly wary from your travels. Angelou already told me all about what happened. Very sorry to hear about it, but if you're here to take up their place, then by all means, please. Please do. During your stay, we are going to give you permission to stay here within the Bethune.
Wait, Wait. The place is called the Bethune, but they're also.
Are you gonna
called
ask
the
this in character?
No.
Then shut up. Maybe,
So-
rather than asking the air and not
'Cause-
getting a
'cause that-
response,
that
why
actually-
don't you
that actually
ask
really confused me.
the characters? Why don't you ask in character, hey, if this is called this and this is called this, why are they the same thing?
Well,
That would be a lot of work for us.
It would make
mentally
sense since we're in a city that we've never been in before.
Yeah.
Where
God.
can we find Zor?
I'm going to assume you're kidding.
Where can we find information?
where can we find Zor?
Zor?
Zor.
Yeah, oh, information? Oh, information can be found anywhere for Zor. Zor is famous. She created the city. She did
But
a
where
lot of
is she?
things. She was alive 1,000 years ago. Sure, there are minor rumors that she's still living, but there are all sorts of rumors going around the forest. It would be,
Theory that Zor is still alive.
you would be. What? What do you mean there's a theory that Zora is still alive? You already knew about this! Where have you guys been? What kind of campaign are you in?
Conspiracy
I wasn't even
theorist.
told it was a rumor. I was just straight up told she was alive.
What is wrong with you people? Where have you been?
But it's funny
We were
to say
never
it's a
told
conspiracy
she was
theory.
alive. We definitely were not told she was alive.
I was.
Yes, we were.
No, we were told that she was from Mirdgakin if we want to get information about her.
I thought they said that you were wrong.
Ethan is actually correct. Ethan is correct for the first time ever.
What did Ethan say?
I'm not. Don't
You're
talk to
wrong.
me. Talk about it in character for all I care. Anyway,
Well,
you. Zora is. By almost any means, not alive.
I was told she was alive.
I don't know who told you that, and I don't know where they got that information, but she was alive 1,000 years ago.
Parentheses, this is funny.
Syath don't have a lifespan that is thousands of years. Syath are lucky if they make it 100.
Excuse me.
yeah, she's pretty damn lucky.
So, anyway, if you would like to follow me, I can
Wait,
take you to
can
your
I-
rooms.
Can I insight that?
Sure, go ahead. Make a perception check.
Oh my god, why are my perception checks so good today? 31.
You believe what they're saying.
Dang it.
Larasmer seems to be telling
I
the
hate
truth.
the truth.
Larasmer
God
is
damn
telling the truth.
Do you have like an elder or a
An elder. We have
rel-
7 elders.
And do you have
They
booze?
are a council. They serve each other. However, they are currently being hidden away due to the current illness that is going around. If one of them were to catch it, it could be devastating. So,
understand?
You have booze?
do we have booze? Could we have booze? Sure. We could get some sent to your room.
Oh, you could
Not-
have some of what they call thine booze.
We don't know what exactly. That's not really a term we use here. So, but we do have alcoholic spirits, if that's what you're asking.
I nod.
Yes. Okay, that will be sent to your room. I will have Sorendine sent to your room.
Sorendine.
Sorry, I said it's Soridine. I just accidentally said Soren.
Baby. Woo!
Soridine sent to your room. She says to you, Mathel. For now, you can follow me.
Another thing.
You isn't who?
But I'll just get up and start walking as
Hey,
So walk.
before they were hidden away. Were they open to be spoken with?
Absolutely, they're still open to be spoken with to an extent. They just are a bit more restrictive of who they see.
let's kidnap them.
I mean, what direction?
Wait, hold on. Who are you talking about?
The elders.
Oh,
I'll wait till after we've solved. But I do need to speak with them.
She nods and
fall.
leads you up to the second floor, and then there is she leads you to a room that has 6 beds in it, bunk beds. So it's 3 bunk beds. She says, "This is where you will be staying for the night. I'm sorry we don't have any larger accommodations. This is not. We aren't accustomed to having visitors. Ever." Mhm. And she nods. Oh, and does like a little bit of a bow before closing the door and walking away.
I call top one.
And as you are each left in a room in Mirdakin, is there anything you'd like to know?
Wait
Talk
for
about?
my booze.
Okay, you gotta wait for your booze.
I drink.
Oh, where is Mathel?
Mathel's in here with you.
Alright, okay.
no. I'm not in here with him. He's in here with me.
Yeah.
You're both in here with me. What are you
After about 10 minutes, Soren, a bottle, a clay bottle will be sent up to your room, and you'll find it is a very flowery gin.
It's not alcohol.
No, it's alcoholic. It's just made with. It tastes like flowers and like plants. Like you chop you know the carrot stem, the green part of a carrot. Chop that off, put that in a drink.
yeah.
That's kind of what it tastes like.
Is it gross?
And it doesn't really burn. It's super smooth.
I want whiskey. What's
Yeah, I don't
this?
have whiskey.
Light it on fire.
May I? And Orphan extends his hand.
There's hesitance.
Extend
but I
extend your hand in what way?
He consumes alcohol.
I consume.
Takes a good old hearty swig and then gives it back.
Very good. The best,
The scene in
alcohol I've ever had.
where Atreus puts
And
a
I
soup.
would know I'm an alcoholic.
And he goes, ah.
Hello. Okay.
It was weak alcohol. Not like it was hard to get down.
Well, it wasn't weak. Just because it goes down easily doesn't mean it's weak.
I know.
Could be just really good alcohol.
For Soren, it's weak.
Well, that also could be. It could be the most alcoholic thing he's ever drinking. It's just the smoothest thing. He's just the smoothest thing he's ever drinking.
Like the dwarven stuff that Orvun had in that one session.
Uh-huh. Yeah, smooth. That's what that would be called. Smooth.
Yeah.
You
one
feel
too
it.
many drinks, and then he face
You
planted
feel
on
it
the
in your
floor, got
toes.
splinters in his face.
Yeah. So, Unless there's anything else you would like to round off the night with in the bunk beds. Any
I suck my own
conversations?
blood and beat the system.
Then we will all, I assume, all of you, take a rest.
Surprise butt sex.
Take a,
Didn't they say they were gonna
Surprise!
send in,
Yeah.
yeah,
the
Surprise
Lady.
P6.
yeah, but an hour passes. She's still not there.
I'm gonna
Nothing.
wait for her. Or that.
As Orvun is waiting, and I assume Math will too.
Yeah. Owen,
Yeah.
would you mind if I had a little bit of your blood, just in case they don't show up? I
Hold on.
don't
That's
really
sus.
want to risk anything.
Does Mathel have like a crazy look in his eyes? Because that sounded sus to me.
Make a.
Could I have
I don't.
a little bit of your blood?
It's like someone going through withdrawal. Like, listen, I won't get back on her. I swear. Just give me this
I
one
mean,
hit.
Give me a little bit.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know what Ethan's doing right now, so it could be.
What I'm doing is, I don't want to turn into a vampire again, and the only way I could potentially negate it is by.
But you
having
don't
some
even
of
know.
Owen's- Yeah, but it's better than doing nothing.
Or just don't sleep.
But that didn't work last.
I guess nothing can be done about it. And he stands up and walks
Yeah.
over to you. And
Something
just
could be done
puts his
about it. You
arm
could
out.
say no.
Well,
No
then
means no.
I could turn into a vampire.
And he just, Arvin looks away and waits.
I'm sorry.
He goes and kills. Mathel turns into a vampire and goes and kills the elders.
Kills
I
Orvin.
find it being useful.
This blood is aged like wine.
You so
Just a
Mathel,
fine
you
wine.
are slurping on
Can I
Orvin.
control how much I slurp? Like,
You find
or
yourself
do I
losing
pull full
control,
Twilight
draining
skill?
his
Make a-
entire body.
Make a will saving throw.
Oh god.
Mathel loses control and just kills Orvin.
As you are
Oh shit. Oh
Like a
shit.
child
Oh,
clung
shit.
to his mother's
Oh,
teat.
shit. Oh shit. That's so good. 16.
as you are
2.
slurping
God.
on the blood of Orvun,
Oh, Twilight.
you hear a knock on the door. As opening in comes a
Yeah,
a woman with long green vines for hair that have numerous flowers sprouting all along, and in them you can see they have most of their tunic is made of like this leaf texture that comes down into these sleeves that and a long a about shin length dress that has also well adorned with flowers. They have a rosy skin and a generally a more pink complexion than a typical human. And she walks in, she sees
Oh, I see.
you
Closes the door.
fangs deep in Orvun's arm, and she goes,
Am I
oh,
able to...
and that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
What?
She comes in.
Dead.
Orphan's dead.
Again.
She just walked in on
Walked in on that, and that's where we're gonna end. I do have her whole thing written out. It's getting late, and Ben has a thing tomorrow, and he would kill me if I went any later because he's already 8 hours past his bedtime.
True.
Also,
Very true.
for maybe about 15 minutes of that session, towards the end there, you guys spent a lot of time talking about buffoons. So I decided that I'm not gonna support that, and you guys can.
Mathel, like a child, clung to his mother's teeth.
What do you mean? What about buffoons?
So, see you in the session.
What about buffoons?